you, move you, move you. Oh god, everyone's jumbled together.
So
We have combined.
Hang on.
So wait, how do I get the outfits y'all are talking about? I just launched it through the news.
You gotta go to the
yeah.
terminal in the lobby to collect them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis, if you look at stream for a moment, if you have it up, it's literally a little lobby terminal to the left of the thing you're supposed to walk into to start a match.
nobody does that though.
Nobody does, no, because you can just do it from the menu. I don't even know why it's there.
Tradition.
Yeah.
Tradition, yeah. We're just trying to figure out what pair of shoes we all have in common.
I basically have every item from like just like isn't so.
Yeah, the issue is whether SimKey or Xeno has the item, though, since they've been playing the game less.
I mean, so have I, but you know.
True,
What
but
am I,
for some
chop
reason
liver?
you seem to have a decent variety of clothes.
Well, yeah, because I buy stuff.
True.
Yeah, I
Do
don't
you-
think I ever used the Callie and Marie amiibos on this game. Probably do that.
Anybody have the Punk Knights?
I do.
Oh yeah, I do actually have those now.
Punk Knights. I
Just
don't
the
think
last
I
version
do.
of the Thanks.
The
Punk
punk.
No, I don't.
There's also the punk cherries, I think.
Yeah, they.
I know for a fact I don't have those.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to coordinate between 5 people who all have different habits with playing the game, so this is never going to be easy.
Yep.
Well, we do. I mean, we can just do the Punk Pinks because I know we all have those.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah, well, we always end up looking like fucking clowns anyway. So what's one more time?
well, I mean, we're going to look
Are the
like clowns
shops
no matter
pink
what
not?
because of the Splatfest tee. Because it's going to clash with everything, unless we all pick orange stuff.
Or black?
The
You know,
soccer shoes.
What
Red
about the
Sea
Kid
Sport.
Does anyone know if
Everyone
the
have the
shops are
plan?
actually synced or no?
Not between
shouldn't
players,
have
I don't
anything.
think.
Okay.
Because some of it is based on what you've done in the catalog.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going
Right.
to say, because the ink
And
black
there's,
clams are in the shop right now, so. But if they're not synced, then
I don't
there's
think they
no
are.
point in that.
I mean,
I'm
I can
guessing
check
not
right now to
everyone has
confirm
the-
that.
I'm guessing not everyone has the Octoling Girl amiibo.
That's one of the
Has
ones
the
we're
entrance
missing.
Boots.
Nope, no ink black,
Damn.
ink black clams for me. Yeah, Xeno and I are missing all 3 of the Octoling amiibos and the Inkling Squid amiibo from Splatoon 1.
Yeah,
We have all the
I'm
others.
I'm missing a lot of the Splatoon 2 and or early Splatoon 2 and a lot of the Splatoon 1s, and I have not been able to get a lot of the Splatoon 3 ones.
Alright, I mean, we could
so
just
far
go
I've only
clown
been able to get
armor and
Big
go
Man.
the punk pinks again.
do you guys all
I'm
have the
just
Squinja boots?
That's
They're
one of
an
the
amiibo.
amiibo.
Oh well, look, I don't know these by heart, so
There's the
Sue me.
like. Does anyone have any of like the clam? Same brand as Punks. Any clams shoes?
We were talking about
Like-
the ink black clams 600s.
Well, there's more than one.
Yeah,
I've got
I
the
don't know
white
what any
as
of them
well.
are called, though, and I can't sort this through anything else. Well,
There's-
actually, wait a minute. What brand is
You can
the
sort
ink
by
ba-
brand.
black
It's the
clams?
4th one. The 4th brand, because you beat those.
No, they're... It's not the 4th brand, it's all the way at the end. Is the
I'm
ink black
talking about the one
clams
that I'm not.
and the white clam 600s.
I'm talking about the ones that I'm talking.
What are they
The
called?
I've got both the white
It's
clam
the-
600 and the ink black clam 600.
fourth brand clams. They're like a yellow. This the same one that the brand that the punk stuff would be in.
I don't have.
Oh,
them.
the clams! Okay.
Yes,
We thought you meant the ink black clams because that's another
There it
one
is.
from a different brand.
no. I said kid clams. They're
I
like
do not have
yellowy.
those.
Darn.
Yeah, I don't have any of the clams.
That's where all like the punk stuff is. The punks, the leather boot stuff.
I mean, we could go over...
Yeah,
shoes.
I don't have those either.
If we have the tan work boots, we could all just equip Tim's.
Which
That would be kind of funny, actually.
ones are those?
The tan work boots.
Oh, they're
Don't
literally just
have
tan
those.
work boots. Yeah, I don't think I have those, unfortunately.
Red.
As funny as that would be.
Are we really just going to have to go with
The,
the clown armor again?
I have the skipjack work boots though.
Oh, they're there. I have those. Those look good.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know those.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I have those.
Every
either.
time one of us says, "Oh, do you have this?" 4 of us say yes, and then one of us says no, and it's a different person other than me every time.
Well, to be fair, you definitely play this more than everybody else.
I know. I'm just saying that, like, from you 4, it's a different person who doesn't have something. Because every time, 4 of us have it, and 1 doesn't. The only thing we seem to have in common is the punk pinks.
Do you guys have the
Gwynja
hero
would
boots
look good.
or the hero runner replicas?
Oh, actually, wait a minute. All of us should have that, I think.
Yeah, if you finish the campaign.
Yeah, I mean that's not perfect, and it kind of looks like shit. But what about the
They're
armor
more
boots?
fitting-
We all should have the armor boots if we finish the story. Because you unlock
The
all 3
armor
of
boots
those,
replica?
I think. Wait, no, the hero runner and the
The
armor
armor
stuff, I
boots.
think that's from the Callie and Marie amiibos.
No, the hero runner should be the new one. The armor boots are Callie and Marie. Oh, no, yeah, the hero runner replica is Callie.
What about the hero boots? Just the
normal hero boots?
Yeah.
That should be the one we all have if you finish the campaign.
Yeah, we should all have that.
Yeah, I've got it.
and it's still. I mean,
It-
yellow
it's
is
something
closer
that
to-
we all have.
We're going
Yellow
to
is
have to
closer to
choose some kind of clown armor, because it's the only way we're going to find anything in common.
Yeah.
But the other option is we just forego the shoes. We all pick whatever shoes we want and just have the team name be around the Swim Reaper. Since, I mean, we're already on Team Skeleton.
That is true.
Yeah, I could do that.
I can't believe we found one that we all had, and then we decided not to do it.
Well, I'm just saying, if you guys don't want to go the clown armor option, we can forego the shoes. If you don't mind the clown armor, we can go with the hero boot replicas.
I mean, I clearly don't give a shit. What about the rest
Yeah,
of
I'm
you?
good with the hero boot replicas.
I'm good with it.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with anything.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Alright, hero boots. Man, I'm so glad I put the ability chunks into the high shoes.
Yeah.
Eventually, we'll share more things in common once more stuff shows up in the stores.
Yeah, well,
No,
I mean, I'm also, I think, the only one who's actually been playing this a lot outside of stream. I'm not digging on any of you, I just play this game more than you guys.
Spike's calling us casuals.
I am not... you are casuals compared to me in this game, because I play it more, but I'm not accusing y'all of anything. I'm just saying that I have been playing the game more.
I think we're all lucky that this game doesn't have friendly fire.
Yeah, especially given what was going on in Halo. One of my
Also,
friends
the
is
armor
named
that the
I'm
small
with
fry amiibo
Stupid.
comes with is cool.
Oh, he must be playing with you. Whatever.
Oh, okay. Alright, got a lobby open. Oh,
Is there a
Xeno's already in.
password?
There's no password now.
What's the password?
Gay sex. Oh, sorry.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can put that in the game.
Oh, I can put 69420.
No, you can't.
Pretty sure I can.
Nah.
Alright, so we'll
Guess
do
we can
this
just
for a
trade me
bit,
out
and then
later.
when Xeno bugs out, Sunky, you can join if you don't mind waiting.
Yeah, I'm fine with waiting for a bit.
It's one of the awkward situations about trying to do Splatoon Splatfest when there's 5 of us.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Glad I checked.
So, I've been playing, or I was playing this, over the course of the past week, just a little bit, trying to get, shells for the shell machine. I was playing it earlier today, and I was only fighting Team Ghost. I don't think I ever fought Team Zombie.
It seems like
thinking-
Skeleton and Ghost are like the main two teams this Splatfest.
Yeah, and Skeleton actually won the halftime.
But speaking of the amiibos, I just checked again to see if they had any. Yeah, the Fry one was up for pre-order, so I'm just missing one of the things pre-ordered, or the Shiver one pre-ordered.
Yeah, Zeno and I made an agreement before that when we were getting Splatoon amiibos, if I got to keep Small Fry and Big Man, he could take whatever of the other amiibos he wanted. Of the other Splatoon amiibos, because I specifically wanted those two. So
Just
because
buy
of that,
two.
Zeno's actually got more Splatoon amiibos than me.
Why not just buy two?
Because we share amiibos.
Why?
Because we live together.
Why?
Because we're neats.
You're what?
Neats. Not educated, employed, or trained.
I don't know. I think anybody can go on a train.
I like trains.
Where the fuck did the other Splatoon 3 amiibos go? They just kind of disappeared off like the
Fuck.
internet after they
Help.
came out.
Never mind.
So,
There's a jerk face getting in onto our base, sorta. They're on the raised platform, you know?
Yep. I died, so I'm gonna go get them.
Why'd you do that?
Well, because I died. Meowser's idiot was getting me from the side, and I didn't see them.
That's sad.
I know, it is.
Maybe you should try having more eyes.
I should try enlarging my eyes so I can look at things more.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how cats do it. You know, you've seen the little bastard with the big fucking eyes.
you calling my eyes big?
Yeah.
Quit looking at me with them big ol' eyes. Oh,
Oh, I see. People bought up all the Splatoon 3 amiibos and I'm just trying to scalp them.
Pleading
Of course.
emoji.png.
I thought you said people bought them for a moment, and I was like, yeah, they do.
You should know.
Shut the fuck up. I think Dennis would know more about that than me.
Look, all I'm saying is that, you know, according to Halo...
Wait, how are we winning?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Oh, true.
I completely fucked up their base.
Walmart. It's also weird that they didn't release the Shiver Fry and Big Man 3-pack in America.
Oh, there is a 3-pack.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, it's not
Outside of
coming out in America, though.
That's weird because normally we get the packs and Japan gets the individual ones. That's
Yeah,
really
it's the other way
weird.
around this time.
Thank you for the pipe, Zeno.
Like for the other
Nice.
previous path one, we got both the 3-pack and the individuals here. And I think Japan only got the individuals.
Speaking of my cats, mine is here to bother me.
Kitty.
Woo.
Speaking of cats, Cat Vaults actually has a new redeem where you can change her into an actual kitty.
Yeah, I saw that. Cute.
Gross.
Oh.
She was streaming Doom Eternal earlier, and everybody kept changing her between kitty form and Cat Vaults form.
Spike, have you played Doom Eternal?
I have actually, but not for very long. I never finished it. I really need to.
Yeah, I agree.
Is there a film grain effect over this? Wait a minute.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's not really film... Well, not anymore. I think
Wait,
it was more
has
like...
that always been there, or is that just for Splatoween?
Probably just for Splatoween, you know?
Splatoween, yeah.
It's just like a
Sorry.
little old movie type thing.
Wow, more obnoxious, unnecessary film grain in a video game.
Wow, what is this, Max Payne 3?
Oh my god. And see, that was like next level. That was more than just film grain there.
Yeah, but was it as bad as Kane and Lynch 2?
Max Payne 3 also had the Piss Brown as realistic thing going for
You know, we're
I mean-
talking strictly film grain. No, because at least the film is the point for Canon Lynch 2.
Yeah, fair enough.
Even if the game, even if the cutscenes give you a migraine.
I'll tell you what game was fucking weird with film grain. The original Killzone. Because
Yeah, that one was.
it's only in some levels. It's not in every single level. And it's extremely noticeable in the PS3 version because sometimes you'll have this, kind of grainy picture, but otherwise it's, clear. And I don't know why they did that.
For some
PS3
reason, the
version.
film grain in Beautiful Joe actually gave me a headache and I wasn't able to finish it.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, and I think the PS3 version exacerbates the film grain a bit just due to it
Being
being
HD?
more HD. And also just having a few rendering bugs due to ports.
The weird thing
but, you
is,
know.
House of the Dead Overkill also had film grain because it's based on Grindhouse films, and that one didn't bother me at all. I was able to play through the whole thing.
The first Battlefield Bad Company had a lot of film grain, and it also had like an extremely narrow field of view. I think it's a good game, but it's actually kind of uncomfortable to play because of that.
I had forgotten about
Yeah.
Battlefield Bad Company. I remember when that came out. I think EGM did a few articles on it.
Yeah,
Bad Company was good.
it was.
I've never played any Battlefield game.
I mean, if you have
And
to
if I
play
name
any
them, I'd recommend.
Battlefield
I'd
Bad
probably
Company is
just
the best one.
recommend- Yeah, Bad Company 2 or Battlefield 1 are probably the best two.
Yeah,
I mean-
buy it on PC right now.
Linux.
That ain't the issue there.
I mean,
Oh,
always
it's not
the
available, is it?
complications.
Yeah, they delisted the Bad Company games.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to go for physical console versions.
Alright, that's fine. Does it at least
I mean,
have
it's like
split-screen
$5 for
multiplayer?
Bad Company 1
No,
and
of
2.
course not.
Of course it doesn't.
No, none of the Battlefield games, as far as I know, have split screen at all.
That's
Nope.
Plus,
Welcome to
well,
the
so
fantasy
the
zone.
thing
Get
about
ready.
that in Bad Company and Bad Company 2's place, whatever, it's
Thank you for the resub, Lizard Man.
the
Hey, it was
the engine Frostbite is actually it's pretty intensive, and there's a lot of destruction and all that. So I don't know if it was just you can't play this at all, or because we're EA and we suck, or if there's an actual technological reason behind it.
Yeah, I
I like
think
the
the servers
added,
are still
lobster.
active for the for Bad Company and Bad Company 2, though only the 360 version is semi-alive.
Of course it is.
Because I had the PS3 version for a little bit, and I could find a like singular person on.
Oof.
Last time I checked, the 360 version usually has a like half-full server. It's pretty dead overall. Battlefield 1 is still pretty heavily alive though.
That makes sense though. Battlefield 1 is less than 10 years old.
Yeah,
I mean, I think people
that young caught me by surprise.
probably still play 3 and 4 to some degree.
yeah, I think 4 is somewhat alive, albeit it's mostly just Operation Locker.
I actually never played 4 online because, well, I didn't actually own it until a long time after release because I didn't really have a system that could play it. It's
Yeah.
weird because I have bought and played like every single Battlefield game except for Vietnam and 2142, and I've never been able to.
Thing.
I've never been able to really get into any of them.
Yeah,
Like, I
thought
did
Vietnam
kinda-
was,
I did kind of get into Bad Company 2 back in the day, but I don't know, most of my friends preferred Call of Duty, of course.
yeah.
Never could get anybody else to play Killzone 3 with me.
Aw, and it's too late now because they shut down the fucking servers. Because when I was hoping, like, oh, maybe I could play it with, like, Val or something, and then I look up and, like, servers
Yeah,
were shut
no.
down. Like, fuck.
Like 5 years ago now, isn't it?
Yeah,
I played a little bit of Shadowfall before those servers were shut down last year, I think it was last year. It was either
Yeah.
last year or the year before. That game was actually that was pretty good, honestly.
I think when it, like, the story's not the best, and I think when it came out, it was a bit too much for the PS4 to run well.
So the problem with Shadowfall was that it had an uncapped frame rate at launch, and it was an unstable 60, like very unstable. And later on, they
Yeah.
added a 30 FPS option. So, you know, naturally, it was going to get some flack for having bad performance, even though if they had that cap on it, I don't think it would have necessarily.
They probably wouldn't have.
The PS5 is supposed to be able to run it at just a solid 60, except in like one
Yeah.
specific area. There's literally one specific area where the game just craps itself.
Which I think
it's
was
not
the same
even-
area in the original where it had issues.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's like one of the big problems with Killzone Shadowfall's campaign is that it takes forever to start. Like actually start. Like
Yeah.
when you actually start playing the game to when you actually get to like, you know, do stuff, it's like 20 plus minutes.
Jesus.
And this is not like a Half-Life style, you know, Black Mesa introduction thing. This is
What
just like
possessed those two to do that?
Yeah, it's not like
Cutscene.
where it's actually interesting.
it's cutscenes. It's exposition.
Yeah.
It's not you get to walk around this place and learn, like, you know, get a feel for the place that you're, you know, in. It's people talking to you. It's you getting like prisoner swapped, like literally. It's fucking weird. Like Killzone 2's intro takes like 5 minutes and you're immediately into like an extremely intense battle scene.
Yeah, until Killzone 3's intro only takes like 3 minutes.
It's too young,
Kill-
by the way, Xeno.
Actually, Killzone 3's actually got like, to me, has like a stupidly long intro because you have to do that damn tutorial in the Hellgas base.
True.
It's that shit, and then you get like a really long a really long intro cutscene that I almost feel should have been playable because there's actually a lot of action in it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Killzone 1. I mean, that one just kind of starts right up, but that makes sense. It's the first.
Yeah.
And Mercenary also just starts right up. It's sort of like a minute-long exposition cutscene, then, okay, you're killing people now.
Unfortunately, I still haven't played that because, you know, no Vita.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird how Sony ported basically all of their Vita games to PS4 except for the Uncharted and Killzone game.
They rely way too much on the back touchscreen.
Ah, okay.
They physically can't be ported over without a new controller.
I mean, I'm sure that they could. It would require a lot of resources, but I'm sure they could, you know, translate it in a way. But yeah,
I mean, not even the homebrew community's really figured it out. It's just like scrapped together shit that kind of works, but not well.
Yeah, it's one of those things
We
that's
also don't
also
have,
like kind of unemulatable.
Yeah, we also don't have Resistance, the PS Vita Resistance game.
It was a PS Vita Resistance game.
yeah, I've heard it's garbage though.
Yeah, it's not good. It's really
Which is a
bad. I have
Goddamn
it. It
shame
runs
because
at, like,
the PS3 games are great.
I
yeah,
recently
the
bought the
PS
first
Vita one runs
Resistance,
at
and
like
I was
20
intrigued by
FPS.
what I played of it. I knew nothing
Yeah.
about the plot going in.
The plot is
Yeah,
actually
they're
really cool.
good.
Yeah.
2 is divisive. I like it. A lot of people didn't like it because of how it changed the formula and made it more Call of Duty-esque, so to speak. It's nothing like Call of Duty, actually. Plenty of games do a
Yeah,
2-weapon limit.
Yeah, that's a Halo thing. That's not specifically COD.
I know. I mean, Call of Duty took, you know, a game and an expansion pack to do 2-weapon limit.
But everyone
Yeah.
took it from Halo. It was a big thing for a while. That was why everyone didn't like Duke Nukem Forever. Or one
Right,
of the
but I'm
reasons.
saying is, the first Call of Duty came out 2 years after the original Halo, and it had 2 primary weapons and a secondary weapon, and there was no individual grenade button. You had to switch to grenades to use them.
yeah.
Yeah, I never.
I know.
have not seen any gameplay of the original COD games, actually, aside from maybe some Easter egg videos.
Right. Call of Duty 1 is
Good
actually
though.
really cool because, you know,
Yeah.
it's actually like it and its expansion pack are like unique because they didn't completely follow the new, you know, paradigm set by Halo, I suppose,
Yeah.
despite coming out afterwards. Like, plus it had
I'd actually
like
recommend them.
fucking fire rates for guns. You can actually switch between fire rates, which they never brought back until Modern Warfare 2019.
Yeah. I mean, like, surprisingly too, the multiplayer for COD 1 and what was the like Final Fronts, I think was the
United
expansion.
Offensive.
United Offensive, yeah. The
Final
multiplayer
Fronts
for
is the
those actually
garbage
still
ass-
alive.
That's crazy, but yeah, Final Fronts is the PS2 version of World at War.
Oh
bad.
yeah, that
There's a
shit.
PS2 version of World at War.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's god awful.
worse. It's awful.
It's 4 hours long. It still costed $60, and it has no multiplayer or zombies.
Well, since it was a PS2 game, it probably would have been 50.
No, it was $60 when it came out.
How?
Activision said so, I guess.
That's fucked up. This should have been
Yeah,
PS2 game should have
like,
been
at
50
least
though.
like the Wii version was still the full version, so it's weird that they couldn't do that because the Wii and the PS2 could usually run each other's games fine.
Well, PS2 version was almost because it didn't have the On Rails Black Cats mission. Pretty sure the
Oh no,
The one where you're on
the
the
PS2
gunship.
version is like the PS2 version for World at War has a completely different campaign.
Oh, I know, but I'm talking about the Wii version. I think the Wii version took
Oh.
out the gunship mission.
Yeah, it did. I'm pretty sure,
Thank you for the okay.
and it also
listener.
didn't have zombies, but it still had multiplayer intact.
Yep. I played that at a friend's house. It was cool. The
Not that one, but continue.
the Wii versions of the Call of Duty games had a interesting feature because, well, World at War had 4-player co-op in campaign, but the Wii version didn't have that. But instead, it had this wingman mode where like a second player has got a second reticle on screen.
Oh yeah.
It
That one's
wasn't
weird.
available in all of the missions though. I don't think it was in the stealth level, the Vendetta one in Stalingrad. I know
Yeah,
Call of
'cause
Duty
I
4
think I
also
get it.
had that mode.
That's actually kind
I
of
don't
cool.
remember.
Yeah,
And
it was
you know,
actually pretty cool.
it's worth noting that COD 4 didn't have any sort of co-op in the original release. It was just competitive
Yeah.
multiplayer.
So the Wingman mode was a cool addition. Yeah, I was also gonna say Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 3 on Wii are actually still have accessible online without modification.
That's insane.
They don't go off of Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. They go off of just general Wi-Fi peer-to-peer servers. So you can still play both of them, and they have a semi-active community.
And they both support like real controller. Well, I
They
guess the
support the Pro controller.
Wii Pro, yeah.
Still a little awkward because no, like the sprint. You have to use like the bumper to sprint in melee.
Star Wars Republic Commando still has a player base on PC. I saw a video of people playing online from last year.
It's kind
I
of,
figured.
you know what's kind of weird? I don't think that game has like co-op though, does it?
I don't
Like,
think it has
pretty-
co-op, but it does have competitive multiplayer. It's basically
Yeah.
just Halo in Star Wars.
Yeah, I didn't play it, but I looked at it for a minute. But yeah, I mean, if
played
any
it
game-
on Switch when it was a game trial, ended up buying it while it was on sale, and also bought it on original Xbox. Since
I
the
think-
Switch version doesn't have the multiplayer,
Of course not, because these fucking re-releases never have multiplayer anymore.
Nope.
For some reason.
So weird.
Like fucking when they re-released the Crysis games, the Crysis trilogy, none of them had multiplayer.
Turok
Yeah,
2 on
same with
Switch didn't have
Ghostbusters.
multiplayer at launch, but the other versions did. They did eventually add multiplayer to it.
Okay, I mean that's good.
At least they did.
Online
like
only,
Ghostbusters,
though.
which has
No
a
split
full-
screen.
What?
Shame.
I mean,
Weird.
yeah, because the original would have had split screen, right?
Yeah, on
Yeah,
N64.
the
I
original
own
and
it.
the
Do you know when I
N64.
played it growing up?
Right, I think you mentioned
Had-
that.
Yeah, the original N64 version had split screen, so strange they just didn't bother.
I just love paying more or the same amount for my old games with less features. It's
Well,
so cool.
I mean,
Yeah, it's great.
honestly, you probably would have paid a lot less at launch, comparatively.
Look,
And,
Like, honestly, one of the reasons I didn't buy any of the Crysis remasters is because they didn't have multiplayer. I've already got the damn
Yeah.
games, and they already look really good. Like, a remaster doesn't fucking... For a
the
game like
remasters,
Crysis? Nah.
yeah, the remasters didn't even improve the graphics much. They're more just pork.
I mean, yeah.
some games
Like, I
that
know-
come out are called remasters, and they don't actually change anything. It's just the port of the existing game.
Well, I think Crysis did kind of benefit because they did alter some of the graphics, because I think they were based... The original Crysis was based off the PS3 and Xbox 360 version. So, there probably was a fair bit of improvement there compared to those versions. And I've heard that it's still got some performance issues, but the reason why Crysis 1 still is a pain to run is because it came out at a time when the future of, graphics cards was kind of unclear. So people thought that it was going to go for faster single-core cards or something like that. But instead, after that, they went to multi-core.
Yeah.
And Crysis was a single core, so it couldn't take, advantage of the modern cards to its fullest.
Yeah. Because, so like if you're trying to run the game on newer cards, it doesn't run as well because multi-core cards have weaker single cores.
Interesting. Yeah, I do know from someone who used to be friends with that Crysis was the big, oh, can it run so-and-so thing for its time.
Yeah.
Because when it came out, it was not made for cards that existed. It was made for cards they thought would exist. At least at, the highest graphics settings.
The thing about that guy is he kept trying to sell Crysis on me as it's the big, can your PC run this kind of thing, but he never actually told me what kind of game it was.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a first-person shooter.
Yeah, he never mentioned that.
nice.
I think it's cool. I think that if the original Crysis had been iterated upon instead of going more linear, because the original Crysis was pretty open. Some of these maps could be quite expansive and were pretty interactive. But I think it could
Why
have
would you
been
get close to me splattling?
even better,
I have a roller.
Because
Yeah.
2 and 3 still have some pretty open-ish environments, but they're nothing like they were in Crysis 1.
By the way, this is the same friend, or former
on
friend,
drift.
that told me to buy Kingdoms of Amalur because it was better than Skyrim and claimed that PlayStation All-Stars was better than Smash.
Oh yeah, bad takes, Brad.
Yep. I've mentioned him before. We
Was
were
he
good
the one
friends
who-
in high school, and I do sometimes wonder how he's doing. But the last thing he said to me before I cut off contact with him was "Make America Great Again" about 5 seconds after Trump won the 2016 election.
Gosh, I can't imagine why you cut off connection with him.
Yeah, I mean, I really wonder why I did that. It's not like I didn't have a reason to or something.
Every day, I'm just more and more thankful that I stopped using Facebook before that time.
I lost a few friends that I did not mind losing during that time.
Same.
No regrets.
I had no friends to lose.
Yeah, I lost a couple people from that, then I lost like a whole group when the whole Capitol thing happened.
Yeah, I didn't lose anyone from that, thankfully. In fact, I actually gained a couple friends.
Hey.
But I mean, the one thing that I am thankful that I was able to do with this friend is it was the one when he came over with Dennis, because we were mutual friends. It was the one time we got to do 4-player Four Swords Adventures on GameCube,
Yo.
and that is as much as I ended up cutting contact with this friend and probably never want to speak to them again. I will cherish that one memory with them. Because it's something I'm probably never going to be able to do again.
Yeah, it's just really... I mean, emulator, yeah, but like physically, it's really fucking hard to set that up.
Yeah, because I mean, We only have 2 of the GBA cables, and we only have so many GBAs, so whoever comes over has to bring their own cables and the GBAs.
Which, I mean, I have 1 cable and 4 GBAs.
Yeah, but there's a couple 100 miles between us.
Yeah.
I will say, if you ever are able to visit Chicago, I will do whatever I can to be able to get you to visit my house if you want to hang out.
Yeah, someday I'd love to hang out. It'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh, but speaking of you, Simki, I was actually kind of thinking earlier how it's really funny that my friend group kind of just adopted you. Literally just yoinked
Just kind
you
of
out
appeared
Cat's
one day.
community.
Yeah.
I apologize,
Yeah,
listen, man. I'm trying to keep up with chat as well.
And like, we talked on the server for a little bit, and I saw you advertised in the stock, like, stream advertisement section. I was like, oh, I talked to them. I should watch their stream. Oh, they're streaming Kirby. I like Kirby.
There's also the, we wanted a 4th for Clubhouse games, and I thought, hey, do you have a Switch? And you're like, yeah, alright, come join us.
Yeah,
And
I was like,
kept coming
okay.
back for some reason. It's like I couldn't get rid of you.
You're like a little kitty cat. You feed you once and you keep coming back.
Also, Elizabeth made a point. One thing I did like what Trump did was really reveal what people really were. That is true. That it's one of the best and worst things he ever did. Is you get to see your friends for who they really are, on both sides.
Yeah.
I would much rather people I know out themselves as being shitty than hide it.
Yeah.
Because at least if they out themselves, it's easier to cut off contact with them. If I have to find out, I feel the need to confront them. And that sucks for me, because I don't like confronting people.
Yeah. Same. Plus, if they out themselves, you can just block them and never talk to them again.
Yep. Like I said, it's easier to cut them off.
Yeah.
While we're talking about that, I don't think I actually lost any friends over the whole NFT stuff. Most of my friends from high school didn't even know what NFTs were.
I lost, I think, one. But that was about
everyone
it.
I know agrees they're just an absolutely stupid idea that makes no sense.
There were 2 artists I really liked that I ended up blocking because they started making NFTs.
Yeah.
Oof.
And they all pulled this whole, I'm so nervous about doing this thing, and I actually think I actually commented for like the first time and told them point blank, this is the shittiest thing you could possibly do, and if you go through with it, I'm never following you again.
Nah.
Like that.
That's an energy for AI art too.
Yeah, I've definitely like unfollowed a few people.
Same.
But that's it.
I unfollowed the creators of Myst, who I had the utmost respect for prior to that, because one of them kept posting daily Dolly art.
And it's like, really, dude? You literally made, like, they literally made a entire game series with, like, handmade 3D environments. Like, come on.
Well, their newest game uses AI-generated art and text, and I think voice acting.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the follow-up game. I don't think it's related, but just the after Abduction.
The newest game they have.
The next game that they made has AI assets, and I think it was like backer related, wasn't it? Like something related to like a backer like campaign, Kickstarter or something, and. I don't know. I swear it was something like that. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different game that did
You
this.
might be thinking of Abduction, which did have a Kickstarter backing. That did not have AI generated anything.
I
just
maybe
saw-
I backed
game-
Abduction. That was one of the 2 games I backed on Kickstarter.
I just saw this something called the Finals or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but I saw some voice actors on Twitter who were pissed off at that because it uses AI voice acting.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I heard some people talking about it, but I didn't know it did that.
Yeah.
The only AI thing I'm fine with is just memes, because it's funny.
I mean, I was,
The only
but
thing I'm completely fine with is that one thing that combines 2 images, because you have to manually feed it 2 images for it to combine, and it doesn't scrape the information.
I
Yeah.
mean, is there proof that it's not scraping information? Because it just say, "Oh, we promise we aren't," and you could be
Well,
feeding
you
it into
literally
an AI
have to
data set.
manually upload the 2 images for it combined. There's nothing for it to scrape.
Yeah. Well, you've just uploaded the 2 images though
Well,
for it to combine.
Yeah, but it didn't scrape them. You manually uploaded them.
all it does is
Yeah,
combine
like-
the images. It's not feeding it into any kind of
And then-
algorithm or data set. It's just combining
like-
the 2 images.
But then what do they do with those 2 images?
They
is the
combine
question.
them.
Like after the fact.
They
Like,
don't
you know,
get
is it just
like saved or anything. It's just they're combined and then that's it.
Yeah, because this
Yeah,
is
I
an,
don't
this is an
follow.
existing
I don't
technique
think
already,
so.
Dennis. It's been used for almost
Yeah,
like 5-6 years.
I don't trust that. I just don't trust that now because you don't.
Yeah.
I'm not really trusting that the people behind that aren't.
It's a completely
feeding
different
that
kind of
into
AI.
a product.
It's not the
Yeah.
bad kind. It's technically ethical because it has to be manually given 2 images to combine. It doesn't save them or store them. It literally just takes what you give it and combines them. It would just be like
Another kind of-
patching a ROM on a website. It doesn't save the ROM or distribute it. It just takes what you give it, does what it's supposed to do, and spits it back out.
Another kind of cool AI
you know
thing is a camera that doesn't have a lens at all. It just has a bunch of sensors and just generates approximately what it thinks it's seeing. So it's kind of neat.
Oh, that's interesting.
What's interesting about like controversies on things that have been using AI like actual like products. I'm surprised that it hadn't been more widespread that Outlast Trials uses AI art because it totally
It
does.
does?
It does?
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
fuck. Really?
Like posters and pictures on, you know, it's set dressing stuff, but like there's
High
stuff
on
that you
Life
could
uses
definitely
it
tell.
too.
There's stuff that you could tell is definitely AI generated because it's not like okay, the point is this stuff is some stuff is supposed to look like creepy or unsettling, but like you could tell it's a bit more than just an artist who made something intentionally off-putting. It's like you could tell that this is definitely made by AI because even an artist's intention of trying to do something like this would not make it in this way.
Yeah.
And then there's some images where it's more of like a setting rather than like people, and the setting makes no sense. Like there's one that was like an image of like a classroom where makes absolutely no sense with its placement and how it looks, and it's like half blending into the wall and other scenery, like things like that.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just little minor set dressing type stuff, but it's kind of annoying that, you know, there's a paid product that's using AI art like that, especially since in previous games they did a very good job of making creepy set dressing like that without needing to do AI art, but decided, you know what, screw paying artists to make this, we're going to just AI generate these assets for some reason.
Also, Lizardman is making a decent point that AI can actually make interesting or good things occasionally. But, I mean, it's at the cost of
can't.
everything else it does. I have seen
I'd
some
argue
AI
it never
art that
can,
I would actually
because-
consider to be pretty decent, but that's because it didn't involve any characters or people.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
I would say no matter what, it can't, because by merit, it's
That's the thing. yeah.
taking someone else's actual effort. So it's not producing anything.
But I mean, in my
It's
opinion, with
just-
AI,
it's
just
just
like the
mashing-
whole
it's
AI
mashing stuff
thing, is that
together.
the funny thing is, it's like the connector VR to me. Its best uses have nothing to do with its intended purpose.
Yeah.
Because AI's
Well-
best uses is like what it's being used for in the medical field, where it can look at someone's blood or DNA and guess with over 90% accuracy what the person has, which is helping doctors identify things that they're struggling to identify themselves. Because that's the thing a lot of people don't realize about the medical field, is that there's a lot of guesswork, even with trained professionals. Not everyone can put the pieces together. And in fact,
Yeah.
doctors occasionally gloss over stuff because of quote-unquote female hysteria, or just the person being overweight, even though that's not what the health problem is.
And then there's the opposite of that, where they accidentally made cars racist.
Oh, well, yeah. That has to do with a training bias. Most people who train any kind of intelligence, even like with people, they train it based on, on what they know or what they understand. And when you get a bunch of sweaty, white, neck-beard nerds building something, they are going to most likely use pictures of what they like or what they are most familiar with, which is going to be other white people. Which is why so many algorithms favor white faces or white passing people, because that's the only information it was ever given.
Yeah.
Like, people tested it with Twitter. If you put a picture of Obama and a picture of literally any white guy in the same image, and format the image in such a way to force it to get cropped on Twitter, it will always put the white guy first. The only time it showed Obama was when the person who did this test grayed out Obama and the white guy's whole outfit and face. That was the only time it picked Obama.
So.
Well, I mean, listen, man, the AI art generation, by definition, is using art that doesn't belong to it or the people making it.
Yeah.
AI is a tool, sure. However, it's a tool made through illicit means.
If it's generating through art, like, fuck that. If it's generating through real images, it's kind of gray area, I guess, because they're just real pictures.
I mean, there's still consent
even
involved
real pictures can be copyrighted as well.
Yeah, and there's still consent involved with that, because like you can't just take a picture of someone on the street and post it online, because you can actually get fined for that, because they may not have consented to the image, and some locations won't let you take pictures. I mean, you can still take the pictures, but if you get caught, you'll get in trouble.
I would also have to question why someone would use real images for,
they got a Kraken
for an AI generated image.
Someone's in our face. Oh no, Kraken. I see them.
Because, like, the only use I could see of someone generating an image would be them trying to claim that they're making art when they're not.
Oh, yeah, Lizardman's
like,
also clarifying that he means AI in general.
Propaganda.
Yeah, because I'm like, if you're generating something and then posting it on the internet, regardless of what kind of images that you use, there's
what the fuck?
Probably only one reason why you're like posting it out there, and that's to take credit for art you didn't make.
I mean, I can see one good use of voice acting AI if you are a person who used to voice act but you lost your voice, like, say, to smoking. AI voice acting would actually allow you to restore your own voice. That's not what people are using it for. But that is a potential thing someone could do. That is a good use of it.
I mean, I think the big problem is that a lot of the uses of AI are from people who, just people who don't have benign, intents for it.
No, and even if they pretend that they do, they immediately drop that facade the moment they get called out by the people whose work is being stolen.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you look at any kind of AI shit on Twitter or something, you'll see a bunch of fucking AI dickwads being like, we're replacing real artists with our AI, which is totally legit, by the way.
Or they're democratizing art.
Yeah, whatever, however they say it. By the way, it's bullshit.
It is. I mean, like, Erica Lindbeck got chased off Twitter for a little bit because of weird Persona fans who kept using AI song cover shit in order to put Futaba's voice in different songs. Even though she clearly did not like it and said that she did not consent, they kept doing it and tagging her in it.
Yeah.
The weirdest,
the
worst thing is, the guy who uploaded the original video actually took it down when asked. It was everyone else that put it back up.
Yeah.
I know there was a very notable controversy within the last, like, maybe couple days in which some YouTube channel was using AI synthesized voices for like the Amazing Digital Circus cast, like that pilot short thingy that came out like weeks ago. and the VAs are like caught for it because they're pretending like they're just doing an imitation of the voices, and they're just actually AI generating and pretending like they did any work whatsoever.
The worst thing that I've seen any of this used for is that some people are using the AI voice synthesizers to synthesize voices for porn, like Skyrim porn mods. And that's just disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bug out now, so Simki, you can join in now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
got a
close the
minute
lobby
until this is
first.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in
So,
a match. It's got a
I
minute
hit continue already.
Same.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm at least gonna bug out.
Alright.
Yeah, it was more just saying the real life stuff for stupid memes like Steve Harvey trail cam footage.
Yeah, I mean, I still
Harvey,
don't like
what?
that because Steve Harvey didn't consent to that. I don't even like Steve Harvey.
I don't want to host
Neither do
the
I,
show
but I think
no
the trail cam
more.
footage is funny.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
he didn't
are.
consent to it, too.
But I don't know. I personally think that you should always take into account that kind of thing when you're using other people's images, regardless of whether you like them or you find something funny. It's just an ethics thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Elizabeth, I have nothing against Steve Harvey. I've just never really watched Family Feud, so I don't have that attachment to him that most people have.
I never really liked Steve Harvey that much either.
It's not that I like hate him, it's just that I feel like he overreacts to what happens in Family Feud. Granted, it's some funny shit for people to just say on national television for a fucking family-friendly game show.
It's a television show. Of course he's going to overact because it's entertainment.
I know, it's just that I personally do not find him all that funny. I find the memes about him funnier than the actual show because they can go a little further, like the whole Meat and Fuck Kingdom bit from that one Game World comic.
Just imagine how he'd look at you if you told him he wasn't funny to his face.
Okay, listen, shush.
See, that would be funny.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, okay, I'm just saying that I do not have the attachment to him that other people do because I've never really watched Family Feud. We don't watch game shows.
What about his
There we go.
mustache? Do you like his mustache?
Absolutely not.
But it's a cookie duster.
It's more like he just walked off a porn set from the 70s. Like, that kind of mustache is only on drug dealers or porn actors from the 70s.
And Steve Harvey.
And
Best of both
Steve
worlds.
Harvey.
I love the one
Spike.
clip of the
No, go
Family
ahead.
Feud. It's like, yes, Gil.
Yes. Look, Spike, if I can find them. Did you ever watch the old Super Deluxe Vic Berger videos? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Who?
There used to be this like
Culture.
comedy. Yeah, I know, of course. There's this comedy channel on YouTube called Super Deluxe. One of the contributors to that was a guy named Vic Berger who works with Tim Heidecker now.
Who's Tim Heidecker?
So, a comedian.
Tim and Eric.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I have
Okay,
never
anyway.
watched anything called Super Deluxe. I barely even know what it is.
I know that. That's why I'm explaining it to you.
Okay.
So, it's a bunch of just like kind of edited, like clips of like television. It's not a lot, but what Vic Berger specialized in was that kind of thing. Like he did a bunch of stuff on the 2016 Republican primaries, and they were fucking hysterical. So he did some stuff with Steve Harvey. And since you're unfamiliar, I will have to see if I can find them and send them to you. But that's a problem because the Super Deluxe channel was bought by someone and everything was fucking deleted from it.
Why is that
Because
such a
they-
big trend where people just buy a YouTube channel and then delete it? What was
Because
even
we
the
can't
point
have
of buying it?
Because we can't have good things anymore, Spike. The world has to be shit.
That's what happened to Machinima.
Yeah, I remember that.
They bought it and then the next
Yeah.
day they just deleted the channel. Like, what is even the point of buying it if you're just going to shut it down immediately?
I think
I
that
don't
was
even think everyone
probably
was able to
the
archive
largest
everything.
mass loss of the internet media in one day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Definitely.
TJY
Nothing was really
1991 was
archived.
one of my favorite creators on Machinima, and all of his videos were lost because he uploaded them on the Machinima channel.
Yeah. And it's not
Oh.
like a lot of people archive those videos. If the original creator would
No,
have to be
dude.
the one to recover it.
I think Freeman's Mind and Sandy Not Included were the only things that were archived. Manslayer had the
Yeah.
foresight to leave Machinima and re-upload everything on his own channel. Because he
Yeah.
continued Gamer Poop after he left Machinima. But DJY
Okay.
I don't think ever left, and Sandy Not Included was originally deleted because it was still part of Machinima, but I think they continued afterwards.
Well, some good news. Vic Berger did upload a compilation of his Steve Harvey stuff and a bunch of other videos onto his own personal YouTube, so
Oh, that's good.
I'll send those to you.
I accidentally
Well-
continued.
Oh, well, I didn't.
I did actually. I did the
Okay.
same because I wasn't paying attention anymore.
Continuing.
I wasn't either. I was, I just mashed A.
Well, good news. Team Skeleton, that's us, won a 333 times battle.
Nice.
Not
Ooh.
us, of course, because, we didn't get one, but somebody else did.
Also, listen, man, the pickleball video was interesting. I don't think I went to watch more Meat Canyon, though, because that video was,
Disturbing.
it's one way to put it.
I got the
sorry,
fucking
Simpi,
splat
again.
tag. I got the fucking splat tags of aggressive grandma and grandpa.
Based.
Intense grandma action.
Average boomer.
Average boomer.
Boomer Bile
Aggressive
here.
grandma.
By the way, you know that one pose of Quentin Tarantino from that one photo set of him looking around his house? My grandma strikes that exact pose on her porch just looking at other houses. She does that every day.
Heard of them.
My birds do not like it. They freak out every time she goes on her porch.
Wow. Birds hate this one simple trick.
There's nothing simple about my grandma.
Oh, okay.
She's a very complex woman, and by that I mean I really don't want to talk about what she believes in.
Do you believe in miracles?
No.
Oh. Okay. Well, I believe in you.
Okay, that's really sweet of you. I'm surprised you would after the Halo stream.
Well, you did beat the Warthog run without failing.
I
mean,
did do it in one try.
We did crash a lot, but we didn't have to restart.
That is very true.
So that counts for something.
Oh. Considering how well you did it in Halo 1, there's an achievement in Halo 3 I'd like to make a suggestion that we do.
Yes.
Okay? Just make the suggestion.
Keep in mind,
you
I've
know.
never played Halo 3 before. At least
know,
not the
but there's
campaign,
one
so
one
I don't know
achievement.
what you could be referring to.
That would be related to lots of driving
Okay, what is it though?
on Legendary with all skulls active.
I don't
No.
think
Final
we're
level
And no,
of Halo 3 with
And
I don't think we'd make it that
finally-
far.
all ghosts.
I don't think we'd make it that far. Personally.
I don't think we would. Keep in mind, it would have to be 4 of us, and I'm bringing the average down.
I mean, to be fair, I think that we could do Halo 3 on Legendary with all 4 of us playing. We all know how to shoot people in video games.
Yeah, and one of us is just going to be dying the whole time. Or accidentally meleeing everyone else.
Okay, well, like I said, you don't automatically, kill them from behind with melee in future games. I think it just depletes the shields, but you won't, instantly die.
Yeah, I think Halo 3 for friendly fire, it just depletes the shields.
Well, Halo 2 as well.
Yeah, I think Halo 2.
Halo 2's my least played Halo game.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have an ending.
Well, it has half an
Yes, it
ending. It has half an ending.
True. We're gonna bring the fight to them. End credits. Or
No,
roll
he
credits,
says finishing this fight. Hello.
Huh?
But what?
I didn't hear what you said. Shut the fuck up.
I said he says finishing this fight.
Okay.
Hello. Haven't you even played the game?
I got to like
Haven't you
3
seen the
missions in and
slowest
then I
finish the
quit.
fight?
You got how many missions in?
Like 2 or 3. I made it to Earth.
Okay. Good job.
Yeah, I started the game and then I put it down. I know not why. I just know I did not finish it. Alright. I am actually quitting now. So Simkey can join.
Yay.
Wow, you're such a quitter.
What an accusation. I think you two should 1v1 Halo 3.
I disagree on the sole basis that I will lose.
I believe in you. You did.
I got 2 points out of 20.
Well, you did get 3, technically. I mean, I kind of let you have the first one.
I am not counting the pity kill.
I mean, okay, but to be fair, I could have also killed you if I had, like, had a plasma grenade. I didn't. So,
Alright, love is open.
you should count your blessings, because otherwise it could have been even worse.
Dennis?
I'm just joining.
Okay, I was gonna say, you better not be about to tell me you hit continue.
No? No, it was just taking a minute to join for some reason.
Your game is fucking with me.
Are we also going to do ODST, Reach, and 4?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna do the whole collection.
Yay.
Yeah, that was the whole plan.
Okay. I just kinda-
Speaking of Dennis, when we get to Halo 3, we'll need, I'll have to have Baal send you 2 files that you'll have to copy.
Nuh-uh.
Well, we need to make sure everyone has synced
I know.
files, otherwise it won't work.
Right. We can, I think before we do that, we should just test to make sure beforehand. Just to
Yeah.
make sure it doesn't work.
Okay, we will at least have to sync it with Xeno, since he'll also be joining from the Steam Deck.
I thought we're not supposed to copy that floppy though.
We're not copying the floppy, we're copying 2 files.
That's even worse.
You're even
That's
worse.
more illegal.
This is digital naughtiness.
Why is an enemy teammate named Meat Rock?
Why not? Why is a teammate named RogueSpyke?
Because I am Spike, and I like roguelikes.
Nuh-uh. I think you've gone rogue from the U.S. military and you're a wanted fugitive.
Yeah, because they wanted to find the dragon that's been fucking their military vehicles.
Yeah, definitely.
So you admit it?
No.
I think you just did.
I
I
disagree.
said, it sounded like you did.
Which is kind of weird because you're like really small.
Shut up. Oh, I have never actually... No, I have seen, like, one image of that. What is it with dragons fucking cars? Like, why is that a thing?
I don't know. But look,
I will
as far
say
as
I am not into it. That
Don't
was
ask
a
questions
joke.
that you don't want to know the answer to.
I don't think I want to know the answer on twitch.tv/RogueSpyke.
listen, as far as subreddits go, r/dragons fucking dragons is a lot better.
Is that an actual subreddit?
Yeah. It is porno. Dennis, I'm gonna jump to you, so you better not. Okay, we're good.
I'm dead.
Why?
Simkey, you're being
Ow.
awfully quiet.
Okay, did we all have to be quiet, or was that just like a?
No, we
PSA?
didn't. I was kind of hoping
Alright,
for a
fine.
response.
Simkey, blink if you can hear me.
I don't think he blinked.
That's okay.
I think he was the man for the pipe.
Listen, we just need to be patient. He'll be back when he's back. Maybe, you know.
Oh, wait a minute. His parents may have turned on their car again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we also lost him.
Oh.
He's just dealing with Preacher right now.
Well, he also just disconnected from the game.
We lost him.
And we lost, actually.
Of
course we did.
Got him from the enemy team.
Temmie.
Gross.
And, don't hit continue, just hit.
Okay.
You're too late. I surrender.
Alright, I'm gonna... Simkey can still hear everyone and his phone didn't disconnect. I'm gonna hit stop since he did disconnect.
Darn. I was gonna talk some mad shit.
Alright, leave and rejoin. Wrong button. Alright. Move to live.
So as I was saying, that Simke guy, you know, he's
Hello?
a little
Oh, good,
guy.
he's back.
How long was like quiet?
I don't know how long for, but I noticed you had been quiet since we started that match.
Huh.
Alright,
Okay.
I opened
yeah,
a
that
new
was
lobby.
Weird. Well, the only comment you missed was me saying me saying that Microsoft Office 98 was on 49 floppy disks.
Jesus Christ.
You know, for 1998, makes sense.
Alright, we're just waiting for
Yeah, like,
Dennis.
it makes sense. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah, I just noticed that you were awfully quiet that entire match.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Was that disconnect from the match also you, or was that your internet?
I don't know. I mean, I was standing still for a while trying to figure out what was going on, so unless there's an AFK kick thing, then I'm not sure.
I don't know if there's an AFK kick. I've never seen it happen.
I don't think there is, so yeah, I have no idea. My stuff's wired and my phone didn't disconnect from the internet or anything.
Lizardman, I'm not aware of any PS1 game with 5 discs, but I do have a PC game that's on 5 discs. That would be Phantasmagoria.
Riven, the sequel to Myst, has 5 discs.
That would be one. That would be the one I would expect, actually.
Yeah. It is a funny case for him, too, because it's the usual 4-disc style case, but the back 4th disc folds out for the 5th disc underneath it.
Yeah, Phantasmagoria is either on 5 discs or 7. I actually forget which, but it has a really weird book-style CD case that it has. I actually had the big box version of Phantasmagoria. I don't know why we own it.
Because somebody bought it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I never even knew we owned it until like 2015 or something when I was going through my dad's basement. Or our basement. I was just looking at stuff to see what I can find. It was just a big stack of PC games that I'd never seen before.
You were looking for secret cheese.
I was looking for PC games.
Secret cheese!
What is secret cheese?
I
Secret
think this
cheese.
guy needs to play some Perfect Dark.
I have played Perfect Dark. I know what you're talking about now. You know, Perfect Dark ain't the only game that has secret cheese. They'll be playing a game on Tuesday that also has secret cheese.
Wow, I can't wait. I don't know the game because you didn't tell me.
Luigi's
but
Mansion.
who the fuck is Luigi?
Why does he have a mansion?
No,
God
I
forbid
understand that.
Italians have hobbies.
Yeah, exactly. God forbid them
Stone
from it.
Luigi.
It's a stone Luigi. He didn't make it.
Listen,
It's
they
a
lost the
stone
Holy Land.
Luigi.
But Mario! It's Joshy! No, Loogie. Fuck off, Loogie.
How could you say that?
Mario, it's the princess. Luigi, that was a dead hooker.
Oh, that one.
I think that should have been the new Mario and Luigi voice, not that new one. I think that would have been.
Vinny Vinesauce should have been in the
Yeah,
Mario
they should have
movie
hired
instead
Vinny.
of Chris Pratt.
Imagine if, like, Vinny does get into a Nintendo game at some point.
It's not even like Mario or
What if he was
anything,
the
so they
new-
literally just have Vinny standing there.
Vinny playing
What if he was the new
himself.
voice in Wonder?
Yeah. Actually, kind of a sad thing. I guess one of the Nintendo devs talked about a bunch of the, like, they had a shitload of unused ideas for Mario Bros. Wonder effects, and one of the effects was going to just be a giant live-action Mario in the game.
I heard about that. I actually kind of wish we could have seen that because I have
I
no
wish-
idea how that would
yeah.
have worked, and it would have been cursed as fuck, and I would have loved.
I would have
seen
loved to
it.
see that though, so I'm really
More
sad they
worse
didn't
than,
use
like-
that.
More like the weird Mario in Mario Maker.
Gadget, you shut up.
In the what?
Welcome in, though.
There's like a weird Mario
Yeah.
sprite in Mario Maker. It's like
Oh
a
yeah, the
Mario.
weird Mario.
Mario
It's
into
even
like a
weirder
really
if you look at the
weirdly
unused
proportioned
sprites for
Mario.
him.
Yeah, I have literally no idea what you guys are talking about.
Tall Mario.
Tario.
No.
All Mario?
Yeah,
What
his-
the fuck?
His
Yeah,
it's
Mario
like
Maker.
the weird mushroom in the original Mario
Yeah.
Maker spits out when you pick it up. Mario gets taller and
Oh,
lankier.
yeah.
It's called the
And
weird
then Mario
mushroom.
Maker.
Oh,
and
I
then
see
Mario
it now.
Maker 2 made it so you can just spawn it in.
That's uncomfortable.
Funnily enough, due to that mechanic, it was one of the only ways you could actually make a soft block level in Mario Maker 1.
Interesting.
Because it's randomized, so you could have a level that's able to be finished if you have a normal mushroom, and just have it so that it's technically possible, but you need to be exceedingly fucking lucky by having the game just spawn in like 200 mushrooms,
Jesus.
and making the level only finishable by having him normal Mario. Or tall Mario, I mean.
RNG Mario. Also, I do not like the name Tario. Brawl in the Family, which was a Nintendo-focused gamer webcomic, one of the few funny ones, mentioned the third Mario brother, who's a janitor
Gay
named
shrimp.
Furio.
You know,
Gay Shrimp is on the enemy team.
this party is so lame. Where are all the gamers?
This cake is so moist and delicious.
The cake is a lie. You know what?
The only gamer webcomic that I think has aged even remotely well is Awkward Zombie.
Yeah.
Awkward
Probably.
Zombie has consistently been hilarious throughout its entire run. Brawl in the Family had some low points, but it had a lot of really good comics as well. My personal favorite was the one about Nidorino forgetting the move Bite so it could learn something else, and then being unable to eat its dinner.
Mm.
And also the bit where Captain Falcon was playing poker with Meta Knight and a couple other characters, and he just, like, I think he says, "I check." And then you see him get visibly nervous and start sweating, and then he just yells, "Falcon bluff."
Meh.
Personally, I'm a Control-Alt-Delete fan.
Why?
I think that's called lying. It's like,
Well, my favorite part about Control-Alt-Delete is it's a million times funnier if you remove words.
you know, most
Your Honor,
things
League
are.
of Legends.
Death.
It's like Garfield minus Garfield. Shit's just always funnier
Harry
when
Potter?
you remove.
No. Rowling Cube.
Yeah, I love the Garfield minus Garfield, where it just looks like John is fucking in Spade.
There's also
Implying
Calvin
he
and Hobbes
isn't
minus
already.
Hobbes, which is actually kind of depressing in some parts. One of
John,
the
you have to let
recent
go.
CAD
I died in
edits
a
that I've been
crash
seeing a
years
lot
ago.
lately is the Serial Strike and Teleport to the Woods.
There's a enemy squid beacon or whatever it's called next to our base. By the way, it's
No, there isn't. It's dead, but there's someone actually already teleported.
Yeah, okay.
Did you get him?
With the roller bullying me.
No, because they killed me. Like right away.
Why'd you let that happen?
Uh-oh, I killed gay shrimp. Does that make me homophobic?
Homophobic?
Homophobic.
What?
you said homophobic.
Yes. So what?
Huh?
You mocking my accent?
Yes.
I'm gonna kill you.
Alright, you have fun with that.
Okay.
Me and
I
this
will.
bow just had a fucking close range sniper battle and neither of us could hit each other.
It's literally that scene from The Naked Gun.
It literally was. We were just fucking running out of ink and just trying to regen a little bit to continue spamming at each other.
I
I'm
think
glad
you
that
guys
you
need
got
to
that
put some
reference,
clothes on.
Sunky.
Yeah, I've seen that clip before. I haven't watched the movie, but I have seen the clip.
Same here, actually. There's another clip where he's in a firefight and he just, as he's shooting the gun, which, by the way, he never reloads, he just looks on the ground, gets really happy, bends down. He's still shooting, by the way, and he picks up a quarter, and as he's shooting, he just looks at the quarter, looks proud of himself, and then puts it in his pocket. It's a regular handgun, so it should only have, like, 6 rounds.
Have you ever watched the
No.
movie, Spike?
From
Depending on the handgun and clip size, it can actually hold up to about 22, I believe.
Oh, shush.
From
Spike-
the
Spike,
clips
you
I
don't
seen, I think
reload
his
in
gun held up
movies.
pretty well.
That is true.
You don't reload in movies unless it's like dramatic and relevant. Otherwise, you don't do it.
My favorite thing about reloading or
always
firing a gun in
they
any
don't
piece
care
of
about
media is the square dancing for self-defense thing from The Simpsons, where Moe shoots 3 shots from a double-barrel shotgun.
Hmm.
That's a cartoon. That doesn't count. They can do whatever they want.
Oh god, it's Neopet.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh, did you guys hear about the Neopet economy tanking?
The what?
Yeah.
So,
No.
Oh,
okay, I feel like I need to
Neopets just
explain this because
died.
I mean,
Okay,
I never
I know
played Neopets.
I know what Neopets is. Shut the
Okay,
fuck
I'm not
up.
explaining what Neopets is, I'm explaining the economy.
Okay, how about you explain the U.S. economy?
I
huh?
don't know that one. I wish
Look
I
at this
could
guy.
explain it.
Doesn't even know the U.S. economy.
Fuck you.
What do we teach?
He doesn't
you?
even know a U.S. economy.
So anyways, the
He
Neopets
doesn't
economy...
even have dental.
So the U.S.
doesn't have
God damn it, not the
dental.
U.S. economy, the Neopets economy. So the Neopets economy is based around people who have been playing Neopets for 20 plus years, getting stupidly rare items like paintbrushes, they're rare in the Neopets economy, and selling them for hundreds of thousands of Neopoints, sometimes even millions of Neopoints. And they're sitting on literally millions of Neopoints themselves, so they are literally the bourgeoisie of the Neopets community. Well, the Neopets development team recently got replaced by a new group.
Spike,
Yes?
can you explain the concept of bourgeoisie?
So the Neopets team recently got replaced by a new group. And they decided that they were going that they were going to try to make the really hard to obtain items easier to obtain. And in part of that, they introduced daily login rewards and loot boxes and grab bags for special events, which happen to have those obscenely rare items that they were just giving out for free, which means that these rich bourgeoisie Neopets players
So that's a
We're
big word. Can
suddenly-
you define it for me?
holding, instead of millions worth of items, maybe just a couple thousand or even a couple hundred worth of items, and all started complaining
Oh, hello.
that
Ow.
the poor Neopets community members, or the younger ones, are suddenly able to get all this rare stuff that they had spent 20 years trying to get. Which is a hilariously accurate simulation of what would happen if socialism was suddenly introduced in the US.
Man, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's the reason we still have like student loans and shit.
It is.
I mean,
Yeah.
fucking hell, that. A while back, TF2's economy fucking crashed because Valve accidentally made it so that crates pretty much all have a guaranteed chance of dropping unusuals. For like a day.
Whoops.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
it was fixed, and I'm pretty sure they did actually like trash all of the unusuals because they weren't legit.
I mean, they would be legit because the game gave it to them. It wasn't like they did some kind of exploit or anything, you know?
Yeah, but the people abusing the exploit, like they just deleted all the
Uh,
unusuals.
Well, I
Valve
mean, they were still
trying to
giving
keep
Valve
making
money
them
by
alive.
buying those keys for 250
Well, Valve
each.
doesn't even
True, but
make
if the
money from the
economy,
unusual sales, though, do they?
yeah, and if the economy dies, people
The
are going to be less inclined to buy
they
crates
well, I mean, they do if you
overall.
sell the Steam market.
Yeah, but when an
'Cause
unusual
you could-
hat that's usually worth $100 goes down to $2 for a day, like less than a fucking key,
I think they
that's
should just
bad.
give me everything for free. I don't even play Team Fortress 2, but I deserve free things.
I'll just send you a trade
I think I
request on
also
Steam real
deserve
quick
free
and just
Yeah.
things,
send you
actually.
some guns.
You know what? You can, you
No, hold on. We agreed for a moment on socialism. We are committing to it. If you get
I
free
didn't-
things, I get free things, because we
No,
both
this-
earned it.
This isn't social. I'm not talking about socialism. I'm talking about divine right monarchy.
Valve by divine right will get every TF2 item in existence.
Exactly.
You know,
I'm not
that just
sharing.
reminded me. My
Given them,
mom
otherwise
was
everyone
telling
will
me
die.
about My mom works in admissions for a college here. I'm not going to say which one. Don't ask. And there was a student who was applying that her co-workers marked with a warning flag on the person because they were an Australian man claiming to be Diogenes of Psychopia and insisted he was a disciple of Socrates.
Alrighty then.
Wow, Socrates, bro.
Good reference.
By the
Whoa.
way, so far this year, and by this year I mean for the next school year's applicants, she's gotten like I want to say 5 or 6 applicants that just from their applications she can tell they're schizophrenic.
Really?
Yeah. She usually gets like maybe 1 a year, and this year there's been 6.
How does she tell? Just like rambling on.
She just knows a lot of like medical stuff, so she can read between the lines of the applications and all the cover letters, resumes. What else?
I don't know. That
Like,
kind of sounds like profiling to me.
I mean, technically, yes.
I think we're
it
gonna have
would
to
be
report this to
considered that.
ethics.
Well, I mean, I don't
The
think she
second I thought you
does
said to
anything about
report
it.
this to
Usually,
Epic, and I was
as a matter of
gonna
fact,
say, like,
she
what, so they can get a
specifically
job?
doesn't and lets someone else handle it.
Yeah,
Because she said
she
she's
doesn't
not paid
ever
enough
actually
to,
do anything about it because that is not in her job description.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if she actually was being ableist to something, I would have given her shit for it.
Right.
Also, hey,
I'm
hon.
a person. You're welcome.
And to be clear, we are
Welcome,
not
Aim.
mocking or insulting people who have schizophrenia.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
we are just commenting on something that happened. Schizophrenia is not a very fun disorder. It's honestly frustrating for everyone involved in a family with someone who has schizophrenia. Especially the
I think I
person
worked
dealing
with
it.
Pretty sure I worked with a guy who was
Eating green.
schizophrenic.
I
Like-
don't know anyone, to my knowledge, that was schizophrenic.
Get vacuum cleaner, idiot.
I just know that it's a very, very difficult disorder to live with.
Man, when I worked at fast food, man, I worked with a lot of people who were, you know,
Go on.
I worked with a lot of drug addicts.
Okay. Just couldn't say. What are you saying here?
Val just worked with a lot of people.
Yeah,
He just wanted us to know that.
a lot of fucking weirdos.
Yeah. I'm curious if I start working in IT. I am going to be doing research on that certification. thing.
No, you said it
tomorrow.
right the first time.
Okay. But
If you get any funny stories, you better write them down.
I am. But I'm just wondering how many furries I'm going to end up working with. Because that's like half the IT field right there.
The
So I'm
entire
the most
internet
normal
is just
person
run by
here.
furries.
The funny thing, Soro, is that he's absolutely right. He is the most normal person here. I'm not even joking. I'm not insulting Balder, I'm insulting everyone else and myself.
Well, they call me John Normal.
Joe Normal.
They call me
Joe
Ranch
Normal.
because I be dressing.
No one asked you, Dennis.
They call me the Shockmaster.
They call me Macy. They call... Oh wait, how does the song go?
Stacy.
Stacy.
Tasty.
That's not my name. That's not my name.
Me.
Drew a blank.
Well, I hope you're not shooting blanks.
There's a serial killer on the enemy team.
Enemy team.
Who on this team are you implying is a serial killer?
For yourself, pal.
Is this a self-report?
How many people do you have in your basement? Person still there. Get a grenade. You are. Oh, they're gone.
Oh?
Val? Val's on his way to your house right now. It's over.
One of these days, you know, we have to do a bit where we're all on a call together. And either I need to come up to your room and talk through your mic or the other way around, just for like 1 moment on stream.
You
In
just
fact, her real name actually is Stacy. That wasn't Gwen Stefani, was it? I don't know if her name is Stacy. I don't know who did that song. I hardly even know who Gwen Stefani is. It was Fergie. Okay.
let's
I
see,
just know
need
that
to
Gwen
get Val over
Stefani
to your
started
house one
rapping
day.
with Pharrell Williams. I'm assuming it was Pharrell Williams, and that's the whole reason that someone in the song I listened to started trying to build a robot to destroy the world. It's NC
Just
It's
need
a
to-
great song.
You just need to get Val over to your house one day, so one day when we're playing, do the fucking meme, and Val just fucking like, breaks into your room and just...
Okay, Dal,
You'll
is
hear
like,
me.
are you actually muted or something up with your mic, or are you just doing a bit? Because I'm starting to get
Yeah,
concerned.
okay, Val?
Oh, yeah. I was just not talking.
Okay, I was
Okay.
just making sure.
I've mastered the art of not speaking.
Isn't there like a video or a bit or something about everyone playing the quiet game?
I think we're not
You
winning.
should stream. You should stream that Quiet Man. The Quiet Man.
No.
Stream the
game ever
quiet
made.
man and just be muted the entire time.
Just have your, like... You gotta... I don't know how you do it, but you gotta have your react still move, but the entire stream's just fucking muted. So it just looks
I
like
can
you're
do that.
talking
If
the
I
entire
mute my
time.
mic in OBS, it'll still pick it up through Discord.
Good. Oh, that would be a fucking funny stream for like a bad game night, just to completely
Oh.
mute.
Hang on a sec. Is the quiet man on Steam?
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
it's only on... Oh, it is on
Okay, I
Steam?
know what I'm
thought
doing
they-
for April Fools.
Good.
Oh yeah, that'd be a
And there's
great
also-
April Fool's joke.
It's also the PS4 version.
Start a stream and the music is muted, just everything is muted. It's a 3-hour silent
Yeah.
stream.
Yes. Just playing the Quiet Man. I mean, you still have to have game audio, because I think there's some, like, muffled sounds from the game.
Yeah, well, what I could do, what I'll probably do, and I'm hoping everyone forgets about this like months from now, is have someone in a call with me. So that way I actually have someone to talk to, so I have a reason to be talking, just to help me out a bit. but
I'm gonna-
everything except for the game audio is muted.
I'm gonna
I'll let
write
you
it
down to
down so
join
I
in on
don't
that.
forget.
What are we talking about? I've forgotten.
Oh, the Quiet Man meme, April Fool's meme stream.
Yeah, just
No, that was
April
a joke.
Fools.
I
I play
did.
the Quiet Man and
That was.
mute everything
Oh.
so that way
Yeah.
people can't hear me. even though I'm
Dennis
still
just got me.
talking.
Got like got two of us. Fuck.
What?
What?
Uh,
Am I the only one to heard Dennis say that it was a joke that he took off?
I heard it
Oh,
barely because someone was screaming into his mic.
shut up.
Yeah, who
all
the
of
heck would
you.
do that?
Are we playing the quiet game?
What?
What?
Huh?
Uh,
Val does it the best.
Are you secretly Alan?
no, I'm not a narc. And whatever else he is. Because I'm pretty sure.
I'm funny.
You think I'm funny?
Washed up has been.
Well, I can't be that because I never was.
Nah.
Yeah. Simky, do your little gnome laugh.
Oh, I forgot. I don't even know which one you
Ho
mean.
manatuturo sa reparo.
Thank you for the Luigi, you know.
Whatever. We'll get one out of you before the night's over.
Oh.
No.
I do have a Who redeem, if anyone would like to use it. I might actually turn the cooldown off for some of the redeems, because I feel like you guys really just want to use them in quick succession. I don't know how that's going to work with the ones that play through OBS, though.
Also, if you do the Quiet Man stream, just have all the redeems still work. It just shows the image and doesn't make any noise.
That sounds like a lot of work, to be honest.
Actually, it's not all that much work. I just gotta mute them in OBS, because I have an audio mixer. So I can just mute everything and they'll still play normally.
Yay.
I'm in a match with someone and their name is Bop.
The name is
What?
what?
Bop.
Bop?
Just Bop. B-A.
Bah?
Bop.
Bah. Are they a sheep?
I don't know. Also, oh my god, I matched with that person earlier. What the shit?
It's fate.
Someone named Dilf.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know my birthday's in like less than 2 weeks, so
Wait, really?
yeah.
Alright, I'll
This
wait
guy
until
doesn't
then.
even. Spike doesn't even know my birthday.
I don't know anyone's birthday.
Spike, I know your birthday.
Yeah, when is it?
Everyone's gotta send Bao like the shitty 7th gen first person shooter.
September 5th.
You took an awfully long time to answer.
No, I didn't. Simky was talking. You think I was gonna talk over him?
Okay, fair point. You are right,
Damn.
though. But I have the worst memory known to man. I don't even remember what I had for dinner yesterday.
Bullshit.
I genuinely don't.
Spike's lying again. Somebody
What'd you have
slap
for dinner
him.
yesterday?
We didn't.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Girl dinner. What is girl dinner? I feel
I
like
don't
I'm
know, I just
asking
seen
the
the
wrong
name pop
people
up.
here. Ladies in chat, or ladies, since I think it's just Sorrow, what is girl dinner? And can I say it on Twitch?
No.
Shit.
I'm pretty sure it's like.
What I'm about to say
Person
not been
names.
approved by moderator and staff.
For some reason, I thought you were about to say the Pentagon for some reason.
Wait, that's not even what the quote's from. Or about.
They hit the fucking Pentagon.
Fuck you.
What I'm gonna say has not been approved by the Pentagon.
What I'm
Leaked
about to say
military
is going to get me
documents.
court-martialed.
Only be
Leaked
court-martialed if you're in
fucking
the
leaks a bunch of
military.
military documents.
I just play War Thunder.
But you said you weren't going to play that.
I said I'd, as in I would. I just slid right off.
Yeah, but you're not going to.
No, I'm not.
So why did you just say you would?
Okay, so Sorrow explains that girl dinner is putting a bunch of nonsense on a plate and calling it girl dinner. Alternatively, girl dinner is a Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3. I really
Are all women cannibals?
No.
Does
He's a vampire.
do elves count as cannibalism?
No, they're just saying they're
So-
going to suck
so
your
wait,
dick or something.
hold
I don't
on.
know.
So ethically, we could eat elves.
I mean, ethically, eating the humans is vegan, so. Because there's no animal byproduct, it's just people.
But have you heard of the elves?
Have I heard of DuckTales?
No.
Can
No,
you
but I'm
eat
not going
Donald
to say
Duck?
it again.
Your
Donald
best
Duck
friend
Gras.
is a duck?
That
Is it
referenced
ethical
only
to
me and
consume
you are
Donald
going to
Duck?
know.
I know, but like, look, like half the fucking references, somebody's getting left out. It's usually me. So I gotta say stuff that you guys don't get. Some of you, anyway.
I wonder what Donald Duck tastes like. I don't think I've ever had duck.
Probably duck.
I think
Also, yes, you have had duck before.
I have.
Yeah, remember one of the times when we went to our aunt's for Christmas and we had turducken?
All right. Do you actually think that the answer to that was gonna be yes?
I genuinely forgot.
I actually assumed he would remember.
Why?
Didn't we
I
just
don't
establish that he can't remember what he said for dinner the day before?
I may have had girl dinner. I don't actually know anymore.
Spike, don't eat girls. That's not right.
No, it's not girl. It's not eating girls for dinner. It's girls eating dinner. It's dinner for girls.
I don't think they're allowed to do that.
Saying women can't cook?
Yeah, women born after 1993 can't cook.
All they can do is eat hot chip, lie,
All they
and
know
charge
is-
my phone, and twerk.
Charge
I
they
gotta just put that without thinking. God damn it. I just said it without thinking. I was really hoping you would just go into the whole thing.
Oh, it worked.
Basically, girl dinner is like Play-Doh food for adults using silly props and stuff on the plate, or like sometimes it's actual food, but it has to be a mishmash of stuff, like chicken nuggets from one place, mashed potato and mac and cheese from another, and like a single sauce packet from a third place.
And none of it was paid for.
I seen the one that was just like a guy dinner, and it was just like a fucking magnum on a plate.
Jesus.
Guys will see this and just say, hell yeah.
I saw a post like that. It was chicken and waffles, but it was Eggo waffles and chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Oh wait, I've actually had chicken and waffles. It's good when it's made right. The hot chicken and Belgian waffles from Chili's.
Waffles.
It's pretty good. Shut
The
up.
Belgian waffles.
Shut up.
There's no Chili's where I am.
You keep telling me to shut up, but I don't think you
Hi,
actually want
welcome to
that.
Chili's.
Hi, welcome to
Actually,
Chili's.
there's even less Chili's where I am because the nearest Chili's, which is in another fucking state, shut down.
Oh,
I like Chili's.
You know, I don't think... Okay, this is gonna be fucked up. No, I shouldn't tell you. Never mind.
Okay, make up your mind, please.
Okay.
I already told you that. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Ghost.
Kid Doom.
Oh, that's an entire like clan on the enemy team.
All right, let's hope they're clan with the C.
No.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
not that you guys have anything to worry about that.
I do. I'm gay.
They don't know that.
They don't know you're black. Oh, well, actually, wait a minute. Yes, they do.
You've just outed yourself and Val. No.
They can't hear us. They don't even know we're streaming, or that I'm streaming. You guys aren't streaming, are you?
No.
I think you're lying. They killed me. This has to be homophobic.
It's okay. We had our turn earlier, remember?
That's true. You were homophobic.
You got a problem with the way I talk? Do I need to beat the fuck out of you again?
What do you mean again? You never did it the first time.
This guy has already forgotten Halo. That was just such a traumatic experience that you just completely erased it from your mind.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably got some blunt force trauma from it too.
Gadget
Could be
says,
like
make
that.
up your mind, shoves lipstick up my nose.
Could do like a Halo like deathmatch thing for game night sometime.
That was actually in the cards for, at some point. We won't have to copy
Okay.
files for that.
I'll sit out just so
Yeah.
you guys have a fighting chance.
If anyone should sit
I
out,
gotta
it's
fight
me,
you.
because I'm just going to be bringing the average down. I'm going to be losing left and right.
That's why you do infection mode variants. So everyone.
Yeah, I got a 1v1 in Halo C. Come on.
Okay, well, the only multiplayer I have installed is Halo 3.
And you can never install any of the other ones again.
Well, no, I can.
You just do a
except
bunch
in
of-
space.
I'll get you
Halo
the best
3 is-
infection mode variants. You'll play those.
Halo 3 is actually my worst Halo game for PvP. I'm actually way better at Halo CE and 4.
I am
Well-
way better at Halo CE, actually.
Well, the thing about Halo 3 is that everything is a projectile.
Yeah. I'm also... I mean, I just don't... Controversial opinion, but I honestly don't really like Reach's multiplayer all too much, because the balloon feels, like, really bad.
Yeah, the bloom is...
Is that?
No, it's not.
I was gonna say like that's not controversial, really, is it?
I don't know,
Sorry,
a lot of
Simki,
people
but
who
that was just a cold take.
Yeah. Like, the bloom is really bad feeling in multiplayer.
Gosh,
But
Like,
then
guys,
again,
I'm
they
aim my
really
reticle on his
have
head and shoot. Wait,
Saying that
Aim my reticle.
of the,
I just got a
I
communication
mean, saying of the bunch
error.
of games, it's saying
Oh, I
that
think
that's the
Well, just said he got a
worst.
communication error.
Oh,
I mean, saying Reach is the worst still doesn't mean that it's a bad game. It's just compared to the others, it's just usually people's favorite.
yeah. I guess we're
It's
stopping
also
because
very
Val
solid.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. We'll have to quit.
Yeah.
So that Bell can rejoin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
level 7.
maps and mode just updated.
Oh, convenient.
Oh
Oh, what do you know?
no, they didn't. No, they didn't.
They did for me.
They couldn't have.
Because you got
Really?
disconnected.
Oh. Okay.
It always
like,
does that when you
still
reconnect.
Yeah, I'm like we
Okay,
still
whatever. Look, I don't even play this game.
You're playing it right now.
Yeah, and the last time I did that was like whenever the last Splatfest was. When was that? It was like 2 months ago.
12 years ago.
Switch wasn't even out 12 years ago. I'll just open, by the way. Also, you, guys, I have an issue.
Why don't
Wow.
you get a tissue?
My intestines are trying to release the Kraken.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I don't know what to do.
Don't worry, we can exist without you for a little while.
I mean, I think it would be very funny if I just left the call for, or not the call, just left stream for a bit so I could take care of this and you guys play without me and just describe the gameplay for chat.
And if you really need to, yeah, you should probably go.
Alright.
Zeno, you can take Spike's Switch and play for him.
I'm gonna just do that actually because it's probably bad if I leave this setting. So you guys just do whatever. So y'all have fun. I'm going to mute myself in OBS and Discord.
Ganbatte.
Yeah, I apologize for this. Just keep chat entertained, you know, keep...
Spike.
Don't break TOS. Yes?
I'm proud of your new weight loss routine.
Shut up.
I guess we should just keep playing.
Sure.
Zeno, are you friends with any of us? Can you join us?
I am in a match, but if you give me about 20 seconds, the match will be over.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just unready then. Have you ever played that one CIA first-person shooter on Xbox, Bow? Or Xbox 360?
No. What's it called?
Or was it? It's in my closet. What's it called?
You guys still wearing the same stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
cool.
was it was called Secret Service.
I think I've heard of it, but no, I haven't played it. I think isn't it on Steam?
Jesus Christ, Gadget.
What did you
Guess
say,
not.
Bow?
I was asking if it was on Steam, but I don't think so.
I don't think it is. I think you'd have to get a 360 copy. It's really bad, but it's kind of funny. Like, bad.
Well, and it's for 360?
Yeah.
Hmm.
There we go. Yeah, mine was like $5 for a loose copy. It doesn't go for
Oh.
much.
Yeah, there's like 2 different ones. There's also one from 2001.
There's another game just called Secret Service.
Yep. Oh, this is a Cauldron game. Yeah, I've heard of those guys. Oh, they became Bohemia Interactive, huh?
Yeah.
No, I haven't been playing many bad games recently. I've been playing some good ones, actually.
Hey,
I started playing Control a couple days ago. But
yo, fucking amazing
Oh,
game.
God, Kurt Cobain.
4 big guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
so which
What the
which of us
fuck?
has the shotgun? Too soon?
Oh.
Yeah, I
There's
beat,
some informed chat that Kurt Cobain is on the enemy team.
I played Quantum Break before I started Control as well. That was
Oh,
actually
nice.
good. I like that.
Yeah, I need to get back to that one game. I've actually played like first few levels of it, and it's not bad. I don't really see why people
He's good.
disliked it so much.
It's a good game. It gets better because you get more cool powers and shit.
Yeah, I remember getting like just slammed reviews wise at launch.
The problem I think is like it's just a personal taste thing. It's the live action thing because in between each chapter of the game you have these episodes of this live action TV show, and each of these episodes is like 20 minutes long. So
Yeah,
like if you don't want to like interrupt your gameplay session with a 20-minute TV show, you're going to lose out on some context. But it's not like 100% necessary. I played through like the first 3 chapters of the game without watching it, and I kind of felt like I got enough context. But when I started the last chapter, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and watch the TV show. So I did that, and it's a good thing I did because there was actually something very important that I would have had to see
yeah.
during that.
Yeah.
But so there's another problem with that is that you can't like stream it directly from the game anymore. You have to download it or watch it on YouTube.
Yeah,
And,
and if you watch
you
it
know,
on
Almost
YouTube,
like 80 gigabytes.
yeah, and all the episodes are like total are like 70 something gigabytes.
yeah,
Like I just watch
as
it on
well.
YouTube because I have my, computer right next to my, television and consoles. But not everybody's going to be able to do that. Not everybody's got the same setup.
Yeah,
And, because
I mean,
I did not want to download 80 gigabytes for
Yeah.
videos I was going to watch once.
It's like it's
Yeah.
easy enough to just do it on YouTube. There's like a playlist where you could like follow the specific choice branches and whatnot,
yeah, because they have
and that's
all the
basically
choices.
it.
Yeah, that's what I ended up doing, which, but like I said, not everyone is going to be doing that if they're playing it on Xbox.
Yeah,
I think that
Well, Xbox does
it
have
was
the in-game
a
browser, doesn't it?
I
yeah,
think
it
it was a
does.
cool idea that they executed poorly, and I don't believe it was actually Remedy's fault because from what I know, the actual filming of those episodes and such was not handled by them.
Hmm. Well,
Because that was the era of Xbox pushing the whole like we want television content
It,
and the
it's a
Xbox
multimedia
television
system.
app and stuff, and it was the basically that era.
Yeah,
yeah.
like they made a
And Alan
multimedia
Wake
system.
2, in which both games more seamlessly have live action segments,
Oh, yeah. Also, we lost the match.
handles a lot
Just so
better.
you guys know.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah, no.
We
we
lost.
lost.
No, I was talking to the
Yeah.
people watching us who aren't really watching us because, Spike's not
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
The
Of
people
course, you
listening
guys
to
would
us.
know. All of you guys are in the game.
Yes.
We lost? What?
And
Oh.
now we updated the
Update.
map.
Wonderful.
But yeah,
Just like the
Control
name.
in Alan Wake 2
Hello.
actions of better, and it
There
seems
is
like
something
You good?
immensely powerful
learned.
about taking a shit and wiping, and the toilet paper is completely clear.
That's not my,
You guys in a match?
or is it?
No, we just
That
we
Nope,
just
ended.
got out
actually finished.
and the shit updated as well. So
Okay.
That's not the only thing.
Alright, I'm opening the lobby.
Our match had Kurt Cobain and 4 big guys on the enemy team.
Jesus. It is no longer going to be the restroom because Spike is going to be struggling in there. It was a struggle. I'll tell you that much.
Why do they call it the restroom? I'm fighting for my fucking life in here.
Oh my god, I need to find someone posted like a year ago when Faith Chapter 3 came out, and someone made an edit of that exact the John Ward synthesized voice. And I need to find that again.
What John Ward synthesized voice?
The like, why do they call it I'm fighting for my life in here?
What are they? What?
Someone put the text to speech using John Ward like voice synthesize, and they did that quote.
What quote? I didn't hear it.
And, why do they call it a restroom? I'm fighting for my life in here.
Oh, okay.
And just imagine that, but John Ward from Faith saying. And
Yeah, you kept laughing every time you were saying the quotes. I couldn't actually hear what you were fucking saying.
Well, that sounds like a you issue.
It is a me issue. That's why I was asking you to politely repeat yourself. And can you join the lobby?
actually, I thought you were being very mean about it. You said some really mean things.
This is me being polite to Dennis.
Why are you so mean to him?
Because we've been friends for like, I almost said 20 years. For like, at minimum 10 years. And when you're friends with someone for 10 years, you kind of just eventually have to let loose on them.
Spike, if you ever let loose on me, I will let loose my fucking foot upside
I do
your
not let
ass.
loose on you because I fear you.
That's weird. I don't think I'm a very scary person.
You literally just said you were going to let loose your foot in my ass. Or something to that effect.
I think you're profiling me just because
You
I may
literally
be-
just said it!
look. Look.
I'm looking.
Good.
Yoink.
Because you won't be
Person
able to-
homeless.
When I pluck out your eyeballs.
See, this is why I'm afraid of you.
Person.
I'm a nice
And
boy.
yeah,
I know for a fact that eventually Bao and I are going to meet in person. He's just going to be super fucking shy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, I'm scared of human interaction. I can't talk to peoples. Buddy, I talk to people for a living.
Yes.
I'm not shy. I say to this old lady, "Sup, grandma? Do you need help getting something from the top shelf? You 5'2" little munchkin?" And she's like, "Well, I can't really say what she says because it's kind of off color." But
Oh no.
I just smile and wave.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
You-
I'm just kidding.
the
I have
fucking
very
splat-
good interactions
It's just the
with
splat
people.
tags I got earlier for you, aggressive grandma.
Yeah, grandma's like, back in my day, you people didn't use the same bathrooms as us.
Like, dude.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, I got homeless.
Shack,
I
though.
can't believe I eradicated the homeless.
Yo, Rudy G in chat, baby.
Spike single-handedly cut the homeless population in half.
Oh.
I was play Yoink.
Yeah, I got yoink. Dennis,
I don't think
come on,
people
let's fuck
say-
shit up. Oh, Dennis.
I don't think people say yoink as much these days.
That almost worked. Do people say yoink anymore?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't think as much.
I know people still say yeet.
Well, Yeet is only a few years old.
I have a feeling it's older than a few years.
Well, I mean, like in terms of like, you know, being as we use it now, you know, the this bitch empty Yeet.
I mean, that was popular in Vine. That was only like, what, 8 years ago?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe even 10 years ago.
Maybe even number of years ago.
It was a certain number of years ago.
It was an indeterminate time in an indeterminate place.
Oof.
I think we just got robbed. We should have won that.
Yeah.
I blame that
Oh,
old
yeah.
lady.
Dealt with the homeless a little better. Have we even fought a team zombie at all?
I think once or twice, maybe.
You know, I haven't been paying attention at all. Hey, did you know that today was Fallout 3's 15th anniversary?
Wow.
I think I played Fallout 3. I mean, I played it. I actually played a decent amount of it. Just, well, maybe only a couple hours. So it's,
It just works.
Fallout 3 is certainly one of the games.
I do want to play with those Fallouts. I want to play the first 2 Fallouts first, though, or at least at some point.
You should do that. They're good.
I know.
Yeah, they're very good.
I need to play
I
the
really don't like
Fallouts.
Fallout 3
I need to
much.
play Deus Ex. I need to play. I don't really need to play
JFK Bong.
Adam X JFK.
Adam Sandal.
All right, Simkey. Simkey, this is your time to shine.
Yeah.
So wait, we have
Yep.
JFK Bong, Adam Sandal, and Adam and JFK, or Adams cross JFK.
Yeah.
Do these people
Simkey's,
know each other?
Simkey's got the sniper rifle though. He can handle them.
I think JFK also has a sniper rifle.
Uh-oh. They got a stamper in our base. Or not anymore, but I think the guy's still in our base.
Oh, I think he's
He
gone.
ran
I
off
think
down
I saw
below.
him fuck off.
Okay. That's good. It's not nice when they're in our base.
No, it's nice when we're in their base, though.
In their base,
Yeah.
killing their dudes.
Eating their spaghetti.
Somebody touching my spaghetti!
JFK Bong, mind-blowing governor.
Excuse me, that's Senator.
He's president when that happened.
I know that, but he was a senator before that.
That is the curse. That is such a curse story.
Oh,
Love the Splatoon community.
I got a double kill with my little laser thingy. Hey.
Yo,
Yo.
Oops. Yo, 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 what it is, motherfuckers.
I got
Oh
him.
shit, here comes Pac-Man.
I got JFK Bong.
Oh, hey, Pac-Man, what's up?
They took my fucking wife.
I can't believe At Games actually murdered Pac-Man's family.
I can, they deserved it.
No, they did not.
I really hope Bat Games just dies at some point. I'm honestly surprised they're still around, considering that I really don't feel like those things would sell well.
They're actually almost going bankrupt.
Oh, good.
Sorry, who's going bankrupt?
At Games. The company that murdered Pac-Man's family.
Oh my god.
Well, when they do, I hope Namco gets back Miss Pac-Man.
So do I.
There's like one At Games product that people actually consider good, and it's just a pinball, pinball simulator table.
They didn't do Arcade 1-Up, did they?
I don't think they did.
Okay. Because I like Arcade 1-Up, but I can't afford, nor do I have the space for the other cabinets that I want. I have the Galaga and
Yeah.
Galaxian cabinet. It was a Christmas present from a few years ago.
Hey.
Gadget says democracy is non-negotiable. Liberty Prime. The funny thing about Liberty Prime, Gadget, is Liberty Prime, in context to Fallout, is a satire of American patriotism. That's the whole thing about it. People don't realize when they quote it that Liberty Prime is making fun of them.
Well,
Yeah.
because, you know, when you fight alongside Liberty Prime, you're fighting against the remnants of the U.S. government, who he thinks are, Chinese communists who the U.S. government was fighting against during the Great War.
Yeah, because in Fallout lore, it was a war between China and the U.S. that spawned the nukes. And in fact, Fallout 4 actually lets you meet the captain of the submarine that fired the first nuke. Did you do what I did in Fallout 4 when you met him and spare him and then kill him anyways so you can take his jacket?
No, I don't remember him at all.
He's a ghoul on the submarine.
I don't remember that at all.
Okay.
Sorry.
I spared him and then killed him anyway so I could have his jacket.
Rude.
Well, you don't get a penalty for killing him because he's
Well-
technically considered an enemy even though he's friendly.
This is Fallout. You don't really get penalized for killing anybody. Because if you were to get penalized, they're just essential.
Yeah, fair.
But that's the slapping the essential tag on the 500 NPCs.
That's one of the cool things about Jarkeithus in Skyrim is he's one of the Argonian followers and he's fucking invincible because they never untagged him as essential.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
The one time I'm cool with it.
I'm fine with followers being essential, but like just random fuck off NPC who has a single line of dialogue that's essential for some reason.
I heard Starfield is pretty bad about that though. You've played Starfield,
It is
right?
really bad about that.
Yeah.
I've tried it.
Oh.
Well, not tried it, but I played through first 6 hours and got really bored.
Oh,
It's really bad about that.
somehow I got yeeted off the side.
There's
Oh, Gadget, I didn't know you're
what
familiar with
happened-
Morrowind. That's cool. I really need to sit down and play Morrowind.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I actually got to experience Starfield's bad essential NPCs because there's one NPC called, I think it's called the Hunter or something, who I ended up aggroing at one point through just a random gunfight I had in a city. But the main thing is that his aggro doesn't disappear when you down him. So even though I traveled to a different planet, he was still aggroed on me, and the main quest was right next to the area where he was hanging out.
Oof.
Gotta
So every
love it.
time I'd get close to the main quest, he'd aggro on me and start trying to kill me. But every time I downed him, my follower also disliked that
Of course.
for some reason. And it was the follower was required to be had on for the fucking quest.
Oh, Bethesda, I would really like it if you changed. Please, change.
So I literally had to just command console disable his entire NPC just to actually progress the game.
Yeah, cliff
like
racers are a nightmare in Morrowind because they're just fucking everywhere.
And they're not that bad.
And then after that, I just kind of stopped playing the game because, yeah, it's just Starfield is actually just boring as fuck. It's not good at all.
Yeah, that's I watched Lumetric play a little bit of Starfield. He's someone that I've rated like once or twice. I do not see what other people see in Starfield because it looks so fucking boring.
I don't
I'm
see
Okay,
either.
it gets good after 200 hours. Okay.
It gets good after you explore 5,000 planets that are empty.
I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest, Skyrim doesn't really have a whole lot going for it in the writing, but the world building is what brings it together, in my opinion. It really also
Yeah.
helps that I can be a gay lizard. I mean, that actually helps significantly.
Like, the main thing with Starfield is it's got a lot in it, but no, what it has in it is not meaningful at all. Like, exploring planets, completely worthless because most of them are empty. We don't even have fucking side quests. Like, there's 3 important planets total.
It's like,
What's the point
I thought
of going to
the
the other planets?
the Outer Worlds
Numbers,
was kind
literally.
of was good. I thought it, could, use some improvements in a lot of places, but the fact that there were just a few planets and they were all had purpose, that was good.
I like Gadget's comment. I'm assuming it's about Starfield. It was aggressively mediocre.
Look, there's over 500 dungeons. They're all handcrafted.
Keep in mind, more does not always mean better.
Yeah, which Bethesda was definitely going for that. But, like, I would much prefer there be, like, 10 handcrafted planets than 500 procedurally generated planets that are mostly empty. Especially for, like, a RPG. We did it. Because,
Also,
yeah,
I
like,
made myself bigger. Just to fill up a little more space there.
yeah, like, in Starfield, Earth is completely empty. There are random locations of buildings, but, like, other than that, Earth is an empty desert.
Oh my
with
god,
nothing
Earth
on
is
it.
Ohio.
But, like, it's so fucking lazy, too, because, like, the secret extra locations are just, like, random landmarks that are for some reason still standing. It's like, okay, we could have...
What makes Starfield good, hon? NBC that hails you and goes, hey, do you know where Uranus is? And no matter what your response goes, it's right behind you and jumps away laughing.
yeah, that one is good. That's the best part of the game.
I
And
like
also the adoring fan coming back. He's actually really good in the game.
And it's his actual voice actor, too.
It is,
he's so
too.
happy
You
about
can tell
it.
he's
Isn't
having
it
the time of his
same
life.
voice actor?
It is.
It is. You can tell he's having the fucking time of his life.
Well, the thing is that the adoring fan's voice actor in Oblivion was just the
Elves,
voice
all of
actor.
the elves, all
Yeah.
the male ones, anyway.
But
Actually,
he was so happy to be back in Starfield and voicing the adoring
honestly,
fan
he's-
again.
He has the best voice acting in the game, too.
jeez.
I
I'm
need to
so
play
proud of
Oblivion
him.
as well. The thing that put me off from Oblivion is I play Argonian, and Morrowind and Oblivion have a personality stat which affects your relationship with other characters. It's basically how much they like you just from meeting you. Argonians and Khajiit, being the beast races and everyone being fucking racist, have lower personality stats, so everyone, even the people that are friendly to me, sneer at me at all times.
Not only do they have a lower personality stat, but the other races sometimes have lower dispositions as well.
Yeah, so that's the main thing that put me off from the game, is I didn't like that all the NPCs were sneering at me.
I mean, but at the same time, you know, when you start the game, you're a prisoner.
True, but I mean, I literally watched NPCs go from smiling at me to sneering at me.
Just get good at the persuasion minigame.
I couldn't figure it out.
Well, give it some try. You gotta
I
try.
did. I didn't understand it because the game didn't fucking explain it.
Yes, it did.
Oh,
There was
did it?
literally a
Yeah,
pop-up. There's literally a pop-up that
The-
explains it.
Unlike the lockpicking minigame, the persuasion minigame tutorial is actually
Well,
it explains it well.
average-
The lockpicking minigame does
Average
not.
gamer doesn't read the tutorial.
I don't.
I know, but like, you know, I recently played a bit of Oblivion, so I saw it. Even though I'm the best at the persuasion minigame, I am the greatest of all time. I can. What?
I thought you said persuasion.
No, I said persuasion. So like, see, now you're just fucking with me,
No, I distinctly heard persuasion.
Spike. Do I need to remind you that I am capable and willing to commit acts of violence?
Against who?
Everyone.
Val's wrath knows no bounds.
I am going to astrally project through your fucking television screen.
Val's just gonna like come out of my TV screen and just throw me.
It's like
No.
the ring.
You're a little guy. I couldn't do that to you.
It's like the ring, except the creature isn't scary. It
This
just
is
really wants to
Fucking
fucking throw
Splatoon
you.
dude has just been tailing me for the past 45 seconds. He
Don't worry,
can't get
Spike.
to me.
I'm just gonna give you a hug, and you're gonna feel really bad that you were so mean to me all this time because I just showed a display of affection, and you were like, "Wow, I've been so rude to this guy, but he's really nice."
Mhm.
You have to roll a 20-sided die for my reaction.
We killed them.
It's okay though, you only need to roll a 1 to win.
That's so low that a nat 1 still worked.
But what are you gonna roll, huh?
I'm the DM, I don't roll.
No.
Yeah, you do.
That is
Wait,
wrong.
That is
wait.
wrong.
Oh.
DM
This
still
guy
to
has
roll for
never
NPCs.
played D&D.
I have never played D&D. That was the whole problem with the Baldur's Gate stream. I've never played D&D.
Well, he doesn't have dental, and he's never played D&D.
I have dental. What the fuck?
Val has taken your dental away.
The other good thing about Starfield is a granny NPC who hails you and invites you over for food that you can get sweet rolls from. Oh, that's cute.
You know, it's better than the Fallout New Vegas grannies who try to beat you to death with rolling pins.
I love the Granny Gang event.
At least the Beast class can actually make an unarmed build work. That's true.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Is there an actual bonus, like a flat bonus to it in Oblivion?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, Khajiits have a flat bonus to
Khajiit and
unarmed
Argonians,
combat.
because they have claws. They have a different
Right.
attacking animation too, I think.
no, I don't think so.
Well, I know they do in Skyrim.
And I think they do in Morrowind slightly.
Plus,
I think they're just. But well, okay. What I mean
Plus, with
is,
unarmed training, you can actually do
does
some
it
stuff.
just boost the unarmed stat, or does it actually give a damage bonus? Because if it just
Pretty sure
increases
it
the
actually
unarmed
gives a damage bonus.
stat, I know it gives a damage bonus in Skyrim for sure.
Yeah, only the Khajiits get the damage bonus. The Argonians just get to breathe underwater, which is like completely useless.
Nah.
Well, I mean, they do still get the alternate attack animation.
Yeah.
I think Argonians get like a lower bonus, but they still get a slight bonus to unarmed.
Also,
I know
there is
in,
only one use for breathing underwater, and that's if you have the mod Underwater Treasures. That makes it a little more useful to actually go underwater. Because there's like chests and
Yeah.
shit.
Also in Oblivion, because of the trainers, you can actually train your unarmed stat to be higher, and not just fucking base damage like the entire time.
Yeah.
I do know there's also a really cool mod that I don't know if it got ported to Special Edition for Skyrim, called Way of the Monk, which adds an entire perk tree for unarmed combat.
Good, because they really needed
Yeah,
one,
that
because
one's
like
That one's a
They
mod.
literally
for
gave.
sure.
They were literally like, "Hey, Khajiits have better unarmed attacks," and then made it so you cannot buff unarmed at all.
Well, you can. You can add extra. There's a unique set of gloves carried by a guy in the rat way.
The pugilist's gloves.
Yeah, and you can unenchant that, or deconstruct that, and learn it for use with anything, but why?
One
Yeah.
of the anniversary edition stuff from the Creation Club also adds Brawler's gauntlets that you can buy that do the same thing. It's actually a unique pair of gauntlets for each armor type.
So light and heavy?
Light and
Or,
heavy,
like-
and each material.
Okay.
Yeah, when I got
Well-
Skyrim on Steam, I decided to get the anniversary edition stuff because one of the mods I wanted to get required it. So it was
Who
on
the
sale at
fucking
the
people
time.
on the enemy team just tried to use supers against my Kraken and both just died instantly. One tried to hammer me and the other tried to reef slider me.
Yeah, the
I
Kraken
think
kind
they
of
should,
beats everything.
I think they should bring back all the like skills and stuff from Oblivion and Morrowind. Mostly Morrowind, because Morrowind had more. Like, I think there should be an unarmored skill.
No, you could-
Yeah.
Actually,
Like, I know, because light armor got a few of the perks that
just don't bring back medium armor.
unarmored get. No, medium armor's cool. It's just that Morrowind did it wrong. Like, I like how ESO does it, because light armor is for, like, you know, it's robes and stuff, robes, clothing, that kind of thing for, like, mages and stuff. Medium armor is essentially the light armor from other games for, like, you know, your melee
Yeah.
classes or archers and shit. And then heavy
I
armor
like
is for
that.
tanks.
I like that more than just everything that's light is just not like the big bulkiest armor in the fucking universe.
Now, what I really like about Elder Scrolls Online is like each race has its own, you know, armor style, and so it's like, you know, because in the other games, in the single player games, like everything, like even if it's from a different culture, like, you know, it's got a hierarchy of how strong it is. Like your orcish armor is always going to be stronger than your dwarven armor, but weaker than, like, you know, ebony or daedric armor. Whereas in ESO, it's based on the material that you use for it.
I really need to give ESO another shot. I own
Nah, don't
it
bother
on
me.
Steam.
ESO is actually kind of a fucking mess,
Yeah.
like structurally, because there's so much content and you can do any of it at any time. There's no, like, this is where you start, this is the main quest, you should do this first. It doesn't do that.
Oh,
It genuinely just requires, like, a guide, whether it's like the in-game one or like a, you know, an online one, to figure out what am I supposed to do first, because you can do anything. Like, the last time I played, it was like maybe a couple years ago. I started a new character on Xbox because it's on, you know, Game Pass and shit. Like, you're literally, you do the tutorial and you're plopped off in this, like, chamber where you have a bunch of portals to the different areas, including DLC areas and stuff. Like, the original intro to the game, like, doesn't, like, you have to find that in a city, and you have to, you know,
Oh,
and it doesn't even tell you that this is the main quest of the game.
that's
what?
weird.
They changed the portal thing again.
Why is
also,
it
yeah,
changed
hon,
again?
if I ever actually
Oh,
get around to ESO, I will definitely hit you up with that. I kind of want to wait on starting
there's someone
any
in our base.
MMO-related stuff
there's a
until
Kraken in our
after
base.
the Halo Master Chief Collection, so that way I can have less of it installed. Because any MMO I'm going to play, because I also want to get into FF14, or I might get into it, it's going to eat up a lot of hardware space.
And time.
And time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have basically 70 gig installed with the Halo Master Chief Collection until we get through it.
Okay, hold on. Sora says that it's thing through an undead cave where you have to rescue your own soul, but that was the whole fucking main quest. Because originally when the game started, you were getting sacrificed to Molag Bal, and you woke up in Cold Harbor to do the original tutorial, and then the main quest was you fighting against Molag Bal and trying to get your soul back. So that's just not that, because, well, I mean, the Cold Harbor intro was kind of removed, or at least shunted off to the side with Morrowind, because Morrowind got its own intro, and every like major story chapter got its own tutorial intro as well, until I heard recently where they stopped for one unified one.
Understandable. It probably makes it a bit hard for newer players when you're constantly just changing your intro.
Yeah.
And Final Fantasy XIV is still the same. You go through a very logical story progression, and they haven't changed that.
Yeah, when ESO first launched, it was a little more linear, I think. A lot more linear, actually. It was like you had to, like, there was level scaling per area. So, like, the stuff you started with was going to be lower level than the next area. After the one Tamriel update before Morrowind came out, they got rid of all of that, and everything scales with you. So you could go anywhere, do whatever you want.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick before the next match starts. I should be back by the time it starts.
What if it starts in 20 seconds?
Quick piss.
Alright. Let's see if you can make it back in time.
I'm gonna not hit keep going, and then I'm gonna hit change gear, then go. I'm looking out for people, you know.
Okay, I'll do the same thing.
I already hit keep going.
You monster.
Well,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Man, I played so much ESO though. Like, too much.
Yeah, I got it on PS4 when it was $10.
I'm back.
And I played it for a
You're
little.
right
Oh,
in
you
time.
get it back. I got it when it was $10, and I played it for a little bit, and I did kind of enjoy it. I think I actually played it during the free trial, and then I bought it and never played it again.
What game?
Yeah, I've got like
Yes,
Elder Scrolls Online. I've got like
Ah,
2,300 hours in it. Not all of that was necessarily playing because, you know, the updater and stuff. And probably there was some time where I just left it idle for some reason. But still, it's definitely going to be over 2,000 hours.
Yeah, I might. I do own it on Steam, so I might sit down and play it. The thing that makes me want to play ESO over FF14 is, well, I love the Elder Scrolls and Argonians, so I can actually be a gay lizard. And it doesn't have the subscription fee that FF14 has. That's one of the main things that's stopping me from it, because I don't like playing games with the subscription.
well, you do have the free trial that takes you through the first 3 campaigns of the game.
And the fucked up thing about ESO though is that with the subscription you get this craft bag which stores all of your crafting materials, and this thing is ridiculously handy. It's like, I don't want to subscribe to it anymore, but I'm not going to go back to it without that, because I had like a ton of, you know, crafting materials, and that's a big part of the game.
Well, yeah, because it's just a big Elder Scrolls thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people I know in another server who play ESO, so it's not like I wouldn't have people to play with outside of just us.
I mean, I could probably be convinced to try it again if other people wanted to.
Yeah,
They're not gonna do it on my own.
the main thing stopping me is just
Time.
yeah, time. Because I mean, I'm very close to possibly getting a new job, or my first
Right.
job. So like, I don't know if I want to get into an MMO right now, as much as I really do kind of want to have an MMO to fall back to.
Right. Because, you know, they do require a lot of... You need to play this a lot.
It's like the one kind of FOMO that I actually don't mind all that much, because there's a huge community aspect to MMOs. So it's not just like, if I don't play this now, I'll miss out on it. It's also, if I don't play this, I'll miss out on the community, and that's...
Yeah. Oh, I remember one of the big reasons why I stopped was because there was, after I took like a little hiatus, there was this big update that overhauled the skills again. And I did not like how they restructured the skills, because I had to like painstakingly redo all my skills and
Oh,
stuff.
you had a respec.
Yeah, like, well, not my skills.
Oh.
Well, I did have to do my skills. Okay, not the skills. So, the champion points. So after you reach the max level of the game, you start earning, you know, champion points. They start
Oh,
giving
we
you bonuses to
killed
stats and other abilities and stuff like that. So they've overhauled that like 2 or 3 times now. And I didn't play it the first time when it was the veteran system. I played it when it was on the second revision, or the first revision, when it was the champion points. And they've changed it to something else. Probably has the same name. Does it have the same name? I don't know. But it's a completely different method of actually applying them. And I was like, I don't really want to do this. Because I had specific bonuses to, suit my playstyle. And it just felt like I was not getting those same benefits from the new system.
Speaking of MMOs, there's another MMO that I do actually want to get back to. Good old RuneScape.
I'm gonna force Warframe as well.
Yeah, well, Warframe I am kind of playing right now. But Warframe is also kind of nice in that you can just play it for, like, maybe an hour every other day, and you can still progress well. With other MMOs, you have to spend a lot more time than that. Okay,
That
well,
is true.
with Warframe for me, I can do that because at the point I'm at in the game, I have basically everything unlocked. So I have all of these extra systems already available to me, so I can just progress really quickly as long as I know what I'm doing. I would imagine if I had just started playing Warframe, it would be a little harder to do that.
Yeah.
Not really, given how they changed the new player start when Debiri was added.
Sure. And speaking of Lizard Man,
You can just kind of hop on for the day, choose what frame you want to farm for, and then you just get a frame that you would get much later on in the game.
speaking of Lizard Man, we need to find a time where I can actually play Warframe with you, so we can do a couple missions together.
Yeah, I need to reinstall Warframe as well.
You can join our clan now, no matter what platform you're on.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I want to reinstall it now, is because it's easier to do crossplay.
In fact, I can actually add you.
Since I'm on
Speaking of
Xbox.
Gadget, I did actually add you in Warframe, so... I won't make you join our clan if you don't want to leave yours, or whatever clan you're in. But we do have our own clan.
They're gonna hold you at
The
gunpoint.
devs were also talking about account merging at some point.
Yeah.
The
Too.
clan I'm in is long gone.
Oof.
Because it's been like a year since I've actually played Warframe.
Damn. Honestly, I've hardly even been playing like multiplayer games in general recently. I just want to play
Playing
single
a little
player
bit of
stuff.
Splatoon, but just because of the Splatfest.
I still regularly play Final Fantasy 14, so I'm still playing multiplayer stuff often.
Yeah, I've just decided I wanted to, clear out some of my backlog, and also I keep buying single player games.
I've
Like,
actually been working through my backlog too. I
Control.
Dang.
finished Grapple Dog earlier, something that I meant to finish last year. I really enjoyed it. feel like there were some balancing issues towards the end of the game, because, like, the weakest part of the game was the end. And that's the one problem that I heard with it, is that the ending of the game is a bit of a mess.
I've still got to play the other 2 Army of 2 games.
Rest in peace, the servers.
Yeah, rip.
I'm gonna be,
That was another game that like, it'd be fun to play with someone, but the fucking servers are gone.
I also started Pizza Tower.
Penis Tower.
Penis music.
I just fucking sat in front of a person dropping with my charged Kraken.
And at some point I want to go back to Skyrim, because I've never actually finished the PC version of Skyrim, so there's a lot of stuff that I've never done before, I've never been able to do.
Oh.
I did finish one of the mod campaigns I got, the Beyond Skyrim Bruma. I did the main story for that.
Removed them.
And I'm a bit annoyed by it, because the only way to get the good ending of the main story of Bruma is to have a rather high speech stat to get a specific result from a speech check.
Oh, that is annoying. Especially because it's not just like a flat thing, it's a percentage.
Yeah, and speech is very annoying to actually level without trainers.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the trainers are for.
I didn't know where
I still
any
find it
were.
funny
Like
there's the
waiting.
one in the Bard's College in Solitude.
Oh,
Pretty sure. Isn't there?
I think there is.
Still find it funny the only very hard speech check in the game is lying to get into the Mage's College.
Oh.
Whereas in Oblivion, you had to like convince people to give you information even during the main quest by, increasing their disposition towards you.
Yeah. Frog.
Frog.
Oh shit.
Froggy.
The froggy be a wee beastie with 4 legs.
That close. Didn't they do a GBA release of Grapple Dog?
What was that?
Didn't they do a GBA release of Grapple Dog?
Are you asking if they did, or why they didn't?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I saw that. They did.
I don't know if they did. I don't remember hearing about that. It is GBA inspired. That's
Yeah, I
actually
remember
why,
seeing, like,
why I
the
bought it,
live
because I
about
read a review of it. I had seen it on the eShop, but didn't think anything of it, and then I saw Nintendo Life reviewed it, and they said it's a GBA-inspired platform, and I was like, hot damn, I'm all over this. They're actually working on a sequel. The guy who made it.
Oh, nice.
Grapple Dog 2. Grapple
Electric
harder.
Boogaloo.
With a vengeance. Grapple Cat.
Oh, there's Frog.
Hmm.
A simple
Like
mountaintop.
has located a frog.
Yeah, they usually are.
Simple or on mountaintops?
Yes.
Yes. There's someone on our spawn.
Sword
Yeah, it's George.
of the jungle.
I got him.
I love him and care for him and hug him and name him George.
Fucking Anchor Blaster.
I hate blasters. I hate blasters.
Oh,
I think I ran him over.
Run that
like that's
fuck over.
discriminatory.
Like Earth.
Simkey was literally just, I'm getting tired of this mediocre twink. Run his ass over.
I feel up with this world.
My favorite genre of tweets is somebody tweeting something and then someone else quote retweeting with an image of a character with a speech bubble. And my two favorite instances of that are someone saying, I'm getting tired of this mediocre twink, run his ass over, and it was a picture of Tears of the Kingdom's Ganondorf. And then the other time it was, I'm getting sick of seeing this Italian on my timeline, and it's Bowser. And then third one, which is kind of different, but also kind of the same thing, is this is peak character design. It's just a man with a slutty waist, and it's Rauru from Tears of the Kingdom.
Spike, do you have a slutty waist?
I absolutely do not.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a little big. Wide. I mean, big as in wide. I'm not helping myself, am I?
I guess it didn't. I thought they did a release of Grapple Dog for GBA, but nope.
Yeah, I don't remember ever hearing about that, so... Be cool if he did it.
Probably read something wrong when I was looking at it when it was the pre-release.
Wow, that stuff is like really old. I think you should only focus on new things because they have good graphics.
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about retro stuff like the PS3 or 360.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That stuff, that's like...
We need to only talk about new things. If the game does not make my top of the line computer struggle to continue its existence, I don't want to play it.
Remember, things that came out 10 years ago is retro. That's why the PS4 is retro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite retro console, the PS4. Killzone Shadowfall, my favorite retro game. Such quaint little graphics.
I'm just trying to hurt people in chat.
I don't think anybody cares.
Xeno definitely does.
I mean, like,
Who?
honestly, a lot of the games back then had better graphics than like fucking modern games.
Are we
Because
still
honestly,
talking
Unreal
about
Engine 5.
PS4?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, a lot of the PS4 like older games, like the launch titles, honestly look a lot better than newer titles.
It's just that they didn't, run well. Always.
Yeah, because like a lot of modern titles still don't run well, even on top of the line hardware. Because besides Unreal Engine, like, UE Engine 5 sucks, and everyone's trying to use it for some reason.
Pikmin 4 uses Unreal Engine. I don't know which one. It looks so good, though.
Pikmin, yeah, they use Unreal Engine 4, but it's so heavily modified that it can't be considered Unreal Engine anymore.
They have two Blobbers, and they're hanging out together.
Like, yeah, Unreal Engine 4 is still fine. It's with Unreal Engine 5 that was clearly unfinished, and it's kind of a mess that can't run on shit. It also is requiring... It's also pretty much forcing people to upgrade because DirectX 12 is not supported on Windows 8 or 7.
Well, I mean, on one hand, I'm like, wow, I don't want to upgrade my shit. But on the other hand, a lot of people aren't even running new stuff,
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
I mean...
not everyone has new hardware. Not everyone can afford new hardware, so games should at least still be able to re-run on the old OSs, so people can at least have low settings.
Well, the GeForce 2000 series, that came out 5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
But if you think back, if you tried to run a game from 2010 on 2005 hardware, even the top-of-the-line shit, that wouldn't fly.
Yeah, but like, I guess the main thing is Unreal Engine 5 is having trouble running on this year's hardware as well.
Yeah.
Which is fucking ridiculous. Like, why?
Developers are also kind of glossing over the fact that most people can't even afford or find new graphics cards when they want to upgrade, because goddamn NFT assholes have been buying hard drives up in droves and making them impossible to use for regular use because they're being turned into Bitcoin miners. Or to maintain
It's
NFT
not as
libraries.
bad as it used to be, but if you see a GPU that's too good to be true price-wise, as a former Bitcoin miner.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, if a GPU is reconfigured to be used as a Bitcoin miner, it's unusable for anything else.
It's not that it's unusable, it's that it's put under so much stress that it can't be used anymore because it's likely broken.
Wouldn't that make it unusable?
I mean, well, not that it's unusable from being reconfigured. It's unusable from just being used as a Bitcoin miner in general. If it worked, you could still technically use it.
Okay, you got me there.
Yeah, like
I got
Yeah,
number
like
one
City-
turf inker, number one home base inker, and number one enemy base inker. What were y'all doing?
I was just
Doing your mom,
blob
doing your mom.
I mean, I do have the arrow spray, so...
Well, you know, I mean, it's not like the rest of us didn't get, you know, ink stuff. It's just you did
I'm
more.
just saying that for some reason I was the only one... I got the highest ink rating for everything.
Yeah, well, you only did that because I murdered more
Yeah,
people than the rest of you guys combined.
Yeah, like my laptop is got like modern high spec stuff. It's got a NVIDIA 4060 or no 4070, I think. And Intel 13th gen CPU. It's got 16 gigs of RAM, and it has fucking trouble running some of the new like Unreal 5 games.
Like what?
I don't think I have any Unreal 5 games.
Warhammer Vermintide, or not Vermintide, Warhammer Dark Tide, and some of the others are just lagging like crazy.
Wait, what engine does Fireteam Elite run on? The Aliens game?
I don't. It's not Unreal, I don't think.
Because that's, I think, the newest
I really don't know.
AAA-ish game that I bought.
Yeah, I don't have many AAA games on my PC to actually test it on, because like,
Honestly-
usually on console it's more stable, but that's because they have a stable environment to develop on.
Almost it's
I mean,
Xbox, I guess.
My PC still has a 1070.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Fireteam Elite. Fireteam Elite uses Unreal Engine 4.
Okay.
Okay, so that game is fine.
Yeah, I don't think I own
Yeah,
a single Unreal Engine 5 game.
Yeah, UE4 is still fine. It's UE5 that's busted.
I just...
Remember when Unreal Engine 4 came out and like there were a bunch of like these crappy games that just used a bunch of UE4 default assets and effects?
Oh, they're still doing those.
They're still doing it. They're doing it with UE5 now, actually.
Oh.
Yeah,
And it's
Casey,
getting even worse, because...
Sloth Mom, or whatever, however you want to call her, she did a few posts on a new Unreal Engine 5 asset flip that came out that it was overwhelmingly negative on Steam.
Oh, was it that like horror game? Was it
Yeah,
that
it's
one?
like something Silent or something Hope, something like that. I think it's actually called
Oh,
Silent
yeah,
Hope.
that one. Yeah, it's getting
Yeah,
even
I
worse too,
saw
because
that
a lot of
thread.
the Unreal Engine assets now, they're like on the store, because they don't have any quality control. They're AI generated now too, which is even fucking worse.
How Adobe Black... No, hon. I don't know why I read that out loud.
Because you read everything out loud, even if it's truly cursed.
If it's truly cursed, I especially read it out loud. That way
Yeah.
everyone can suffer with me.
We're suffering because of you.
Exactly. And see, I'm always suffering, so y'all get to suffer with me. And that's what makes it funny. We all suffer as one. See, I'm suffering right now. I keep dying.
Get good.
What did you just say?
I said get good.
Okay, just want to make sure I heard correctly.
What do you think I said?
Keep good.
Okay, but then why did you ask me to say it again?
I don't know. What's life without a little Lindsay?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I love
My life
snipers not
is-
paying attention to what's behind them or on their sides.
My life is just pain and suffering.
My life is cock and ball
Yeah,
torture
nah.
without the cock and balls.
We can change that.
I can't believe Ball's going to give me a new cock and balls.
No, the torture part.
Oh.
I mean, I can provide with some locally sourced corpses, but I mean, I don't know if you want something used.
I don't like the conversation anymore
Then why did you start it?
because I wasn't thinking. I've never thought about any decision I have ever made. I like how if you have the Octoling hairstyle that has the little tentacle coming down your forehead. It still does that with the mask. I like that.
Oh yeah. I have some other news. Titanfall 2's alive again.
Yay.
I heard
They
about
actually
that.
finally fixed the servers after like 2 years. Took them fucking long enough.
I heard
Yeah, you
people
can
were
actually play
really
the game now.
excited for something, and it was like a limited time event. People were hyping themselves up for Titanfall 3.
Oh yeah, it was for Apex. So it's like they were teasing like a new Titanfall announcement and shit, and then like it comes out and the whole event thing comes out and it turns out it's a character whose ability is using a Titan battery.
Yay.
So thanks EA.
I played a little bit of Apex with Dennis back when it was new.
If I was gonna play any
Right.
battle royale, it probably would have been Apex.
Need Apex.
Well, can. It's not like it's gone.
I had no interest in playing it. If I was
Yeah,
going to
I'd-
play any of the battle royales, it would have been Apex. Is what I'm saying.
I really
Yeah,
don't like Apex.
I just don't like Battle Royales. I just,
Oh, boy. I like F-Zero 99, I like Tetris 99, I like Super Mario Brothers 35 and Pac-Man 99 when they were actually playable.
Rest in peace, Mario Bros. 35.
And
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man 99, you can't play it online anymore. You can't download it
Yeah,
anymore
well,
either.
well,
They are
I'm talking
replacing
about,
it
like,
with a new
the,
battle royale,
you know,
though.
I mean more like the shooter style Battle Royales. You know, like the classic.
Yeah,
stupid
what
one.
the battle royales that I like are not the quote-unquote modern battle royale.
Yeah, no shit. I know. You just described games that were like old games that had multiplayer slapped on them. Lovingly.
Warzone.
Yes.
We did play Warzone a couple times.
Yeah, I played it a bit. I enjoyed the like respawning deathmatch mode they had for a while, but other than that, I don't really like normal Warzone.
Every modern
Rick
battle
Moss
royale
is the
game
best
owes its
map.
existence to Minecraft Unlimited.
No, it doesn't.
Every modern battle royale owns its existence.
I feel like
to
I
battle
feel like
royale.
I feel like the actual movie Battle Royale is what Battle Royales owe their existence to.
Dennis, do you know what
Yeah.
battle royale is about?
Yeah, it's about
Yes,
children
I've watched
murdering
the
each
movie.
other.
I've seen it.
Okay. My dad's when
What
I
do you
asked years ago what the most violent movie was, he said it was Battle Royale.
Have you seen that movie actually?
No, I've been wanting to.
I've watched it.
Do you like watching school children kill each other, Spike?
No. I just want to watch the movie.
I just want to see teenagers rip each other's heads off.
Listen, I like violent media. Okay, it's just one of my weird things. I'm
Well,
right
have
here.
I
Just think
got
about death a
media
lot.
for you?
Ow.
We
What'd
got
you
the
say,
media
Dennis?
for you.
Slider.
There's this hit franchise called Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, I was gonna
And-
say something way worse.
Oh yeah, what were you gonna say?
I'm not gonna say it. It's just too bad. It's too bad to say. Yep, that's right. It's something that even I shouldn't say online. That's how bad it is.
I would just
You should.
So purple guy though.
Wow.
The
the man behind the slaughter.
behind the
Purple guy?
slaughter.
Eek,
Boss,
a
you
man.
killed a
Bite of
child?
87?
Boss, you killed a child. Amazing.
That's why you're the
Mission
best.
accomplished. I think more games need child soldiers, and I also think they shouldn't penalize you.
Casually Masatsu child.
They've got guns. That means they're a valid target.
Yeah, if they have guns, that means that they're an enemy combatant and you can kill them.
Exactly, and you know they have an advantage because they're smaller. See,
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this?
terminate with extreme prejudice.
Alright. One more match, by the way, and then I'm done.
Okay.
In Valve discussing bringing back child soldiers.
The children yearn for the mines.
The children yearn for the,
The
battle.
war mines.
Okay, yes, we've had one children's crusade, but what about second? Children's Crusade.
I need to stress for legal reasons we are all very much joking.
Yes,
Just
it's
In
wanna
all,
Minecraft.
make that clear.
yeah, this is all in Minecraft.
Yes, it's all in Minecraft or
Look, I'm
whatever
I'm
hip new
anti
game the kiddies are playing now.
I'm anti-war. Okay.
I'm
I
also
think it's
anti-war.
bad.
Same.
However, I support war crimes when it's being committed by catfolds. Because that's fun.
True.
I don't think that counts.
No, it definitely doesn't count. When it's a cat girl doing it, it doesn't count. Because cat girls
So what-
technically are
okay.
animals, and they don't understand morality. So they can't
So does
be
that mean-
held to human standards for war crimes.
So that means I
and
can do
genetic
whatever I want to
inventions.
them, right?
What was that?
So I can do whatever I want to them, right?
No, it just means that they can do whatever they want and can't suffer any consequences. Because,
Oh, they're gonna suffer, and I'm gonna make sure they suffer.
well, not
And
cat.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure that they regret it with all 9 of their lives.
As long as you
Guess we'll
spare
just need
cat
to prepare for unforeseen consequences.
Ow.
Ow. Hexalotl. I like that name. Big honkin'
No, finish the sentence.
Big
Finish it.
honkin' member. Why is that even a thing you can call yourself? Why would they include member?
I mean, can use it in a non-sexual way as well, I guess. But
Well, yeah,
This is
but
the
member
internet.
of what?
I don't know.
A club, an organization, a squid squad.
The CIA?
No, CIA has agents, not
Central
members.
Inkling Agency?
The Four-Pod Intelligence Agency.
Yeah, there you go.
Why not? Got something against big honkers? No, I got nothing
Yeah,
against big
I do. I
honkers.
hate geese. I just want to grab them by the neck and like fucking whipping around my head like a fucking flail.
Because these two
Doesn't
geese
end
is
up in the
nunchucks.
Yeah.
I would say that's mean, but it's geese.
Geese are
Exactly.
assholes. They will fight you.
Geese.
Okay, well I'll fight them back. I could beat a
Good.
goose in a fight.
Just remember, the Australian
good.
army fought a war against emus and lost.
Yeah, but emus are a lot bigger than geese.
That's true. But they're still birds.
No.
And they're still assholes.
They're also like. And I
He's
have
an
to
emu,
actually
you
say that
bloody
emus
idiot.
are pretty fucking hard to kill
His
because
name's Wallace.
it's actually just kind of hard to hit their vital organs with actually
He's an asshole.
bullets. So yeah, the emus are more resistant to firearms.
An emu being in battle gives the army a -4 to all attack rolls.
That's why we gotta bring back flamethrowers.
Video games will have you believe that flamethrowers are short range, but in actuality they can hit like 400 feet for the bigger ones.
Yeah.
And Musk was just going to sell those for everyday use.
Well, to be fair, his were
Nah, his are
specifically
more just-
short ranged.
Oh,
Yeah,
were
his
more
are
like-
more just
they were like
stepped up
torches.
Well,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
was even the purpose of his flamethrowers?
Funny meme.
Funny. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I've been saying
was
for
it.
years he's trying to get people killed.
Funny.
Last Smash, by the
I
way,
mean-
this is the last one.
Have you seen his, Tesla's exploding?
Yes, I've also heard about the Neuralink monkeys. And what will eventually be Neuralink people. There was a
Yeah,
hard
it's a
times
shame that they're
article
actually
that came
going
out
ahead with
recently.
it because,
Hmm?
honestly, the monkeys deserved it.
I mean, I hate monkeys, but still cruel,
Yeah, but you're evil, so it's okay. You can do what you want, you monster.
There was a recent Hard Times article that came out that said confused Elon Musk accidentally kills female employee, impregnates monkey. Alright, so how many of these shells do I have? 5.
Hey, we
Good
won a
job.
thing. Hey, look. We were on the little ticker thing at the top. Did you see
Oh,
that?
Oh yeah. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
We've been announced to the world.
Yay.
Cool
Simki, you have a very
frequenting big curls.
I can't believe we
Simki.
just got doxxed by the Splatoon 3 people.
you have a very
Wait, can you
unfortunate
get their
number,
name?
Simki.
No, I
Always
forgot.
my
I
number.
forgot the name of their. I forgot the name of their band.
Deep cut.
Yes.
Sus.
I just want the dragon title. I'm literally going to like play this
I
game
see.
for the last time and get the dragon title on my final day.
Splatoon 4 is going to be coming out, and you're going to get the dragon title.
I'm getting
it's not-
so many fucking titles right now. What in the goddamn?
Poor choice of words.
What in the goddamn?
Soft origin.
You could be soft dragon. Wait, no, you couldn't.
Why is that?
Because you don't have the dragon title.
Oh, okay. I don't even know why I got upset about that.
You mad, bro?
It's a phrase I haven't heard in forever.
I have the dragon title.
Can I have it?
No.
I just want to be a dragon. I just want to be Retro
No.
Dragon, that's all I ask.
What if I got the retro title before you got the dragon title?
It would be
Would
poetic.
you be mad at me?
Yes, I would.
Would you be fucking pissed?
I would be fucking pissed.
Would you try to attack me?
No, of course not. You're my friend.
Darn.
What, do you want to fight?
Yeah.
Do you just
I
want a
always wanna-
reason? Do you just want an excuse to beat me up?
I'll be gentle.
I like the silence there.
Xeno
Will
played
you be
Mr.
gentle?
Electric kill
Yeah.
him.
I don't have the stream on, so I didn't hear that.
I think Bal did because he reacted to it too.
I saw it. I saw him redeem it in the chat, but I got perfect expert just now, so I could be perfect dragon, which is very accurate.
I'm the perfect dragon. See,
You're
I'm
not
round.
even a dragon.
I can be rolled around like a Katamari.
I could, dunk you through a basketball hoop.
Roll Spike away.
That'd be a pretty big one, though.
Oh, I thought it was small, huh? Are you saying I'm big now?
You're bigger than a basketball.
Oh, well, okay, true. Alright. Thank you all for joining. I will
Yeah,
see
fun
you
time.
all. Well, I'll say Bao. I can't even say your name right. I will see you
Ball.
next week for Halo 2.
Yeah, we're gonna see some
Yeah.
arbiter booty.
Oh, I hope so.
Dennis is going to be watching.
Alright, so I'm just gonna
What?
do.
Wow.
Xeno. Fuck you. Alright. Alright. Good screen. Good screen. Nice job, Spike. Good stream. Thank you, Lizardman. Thank you. Someone here appreciates me. Alright. Tomorrow, I believe, is Parasite Eve. I'm looking forward to it. That game is so good so far. I am loving it. Who are we raiding? That stream, I hate that angry guy. Oh, you made me angry. This is your doing. Oh. Alright, we have a really tough choice here. Because... there's someone I want to raid. One of my friends is streaming the Typing of the Dead Overkill. But the first VTuber I ever watched is also having her very final stream. Hisaka Toriyama. I've actually rated her a couple times. Well, her final stream as a general VTuber. So I'm torn here. Do I raid Kisaka to say goodbye, or do I raid my friend to see a funny game? You know what? This is my last chance to raid Kisaka, so we're gonna raid Kisaka Toriyama. She's a good bean, absolutely unhinged gremlin, but still a good bean. She's the whole reason I discovered VTubing through Xeno, because Kisaka was friends with another streamer that we watched who was not a VTuber but now is a VTuber. But thanks to Kisaka, we discovered Spectissa, who's done a little bit of my art here and there. I found the Shoujo Girls, which got me into broader interest in VTubing, and that's how I found other streamers I like Buff Pup. I eventually looked into furry VTubers. That's how I found Titania, who retweeted Cat Volts, who I watched, decided for the first time ever to actually talk in a Twitch chat. That's how I met Puffin and Kohai and found Whiskey and a bunch of other furry VTubers, and then became a VTuber myself. So, like, I gotta thank Kisaka for that. And funny thing about Kisaka is I constantly associate her with the Katamari games. Not because she streamed Katamari, because she actually did stream the Katamari games at some point, but for the first few times I was watching her, I was replaying me and my Katamari on my Vita, because I just bought it on Vita. And I kept playing it while she was streaming, so I just ended up associating her with the Katamari games. So, it's a funny thing, I guess. Funny to me, at least. Either way, if you want to hang out after stream, I have a Discord. When we keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a Blue Sky and a Twitter. And if you ever miss a stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. We're going to be raiding Kisaka. I'll be back tomorrow with Parasite Eve. Final stretch of the horror marathon is next week. It's the last two games, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus and Luigi's Mansion. I will not be streaming Wednesday. I'm taking Wednesday off. Saturday will be Halo 2 anniversary, and Sunday will probably be more Parasite Eve. I don't think we're anywhere close to the end of the game. So, raid message. Final raid message for this for Kisaka, I guess. Dapper Dragon raid. Good old Dapper Dragon raid. So, just, you know the drill, copy this raid message, you can use whatever emotes you want, as long as you copy the raid message, that's all I care about. I am going to go get a snack, and I'm going to send you all over to Kisaka. Oh, it'd probably help if I actually had her stream up. There we go. Alright. I will see you all tomorrow. You all have a lovely evening and good night. See ya.